I don't know why, but I cannot write in my own chat. When I try to write in my own chat, it says I have to activate my telephone number. But I did not have to do it like a week ago. Why now? Why now? I don't even have on, so people don't have to verify their account with a number on email, because bots will come because they can. It doesn't matter if they have to identify themselves with a number on email, because they can have that too. It doesn't really matter. So I had it off, so I could like do things in here without having another number, because I cannot use my number on here too. So now I cannot write anymore in my own chat. Please verify your number. I cannot write in chat. My messages will not arrive. It's forbidden for me to. I'm the streamer. Why do I have to verify myself to write in my own chat? What? I don't understand. Why now? I have it off. In my whole moderation system has no verification. No chat verification with email, no chat verification with an SMS, like nothing. But still, I don't understand. Hello, love, and hello, Taxling. Hello, Terra. Hello. That the really real Sayoko? No, I'm a bot. I have to verify myself, but I can't because I'm a bot. Hello, Sky. Yeah, Lino. Today we will try and the detective demo. I want to see if it's something or for us. I downloaded it already. It will be the first thing we do. They have sounds in Chinese, which is super cool, and the language you can read there is in English, which is perfect for us, right? So, what does that mean? Yeah, we will play that. Good. Hello, Parzival. Yeah, we are gonna be today detectives. And after that, we will play Little Witch in the Woods again. And we'll go further in gameplay. And we'll see where we stop. Right? Right. Yeah. I will start the game. Firstly, I need the name. Murders on the Yangtze River. Murders. Oh, I will just say games and demos, because why not? I can. It's a demo, so I will call it games demos. No Hulk. English. uh, yeah. I will start the game and have to make me a little bit smaller. We'll get tiny. Yeah, tiny. Oh, I can just. Oh, it's loud. Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh my god. Oh my god. The game. I think it's this one. Yeah, it is. I look so cute above it. Oh my god. Wait, I will make me smaller. Like that. Then I will move myself down. Oh, wrong. Down. And then I will get this one. Move it a bit more left. And now I'm ready. Wait, no, I'm not ready though. What's that? When we are developing the game, we have learned from a number of excellent works, including game. Yeah. Okay, nothing to like manage the sounds. Wait, what's main menu? Ah, settings. Ah, I see. Volume. Yeah. Voice enable English. Right. Super. Supreme. Okay, let's start. Cody Hawk is here. Yes, in another channel. Okay, new game. The headphones for an enhanced game experience. Okay, I have. I'm ready. It looks so good. Look, oh my god.
How many times have you returned to this point?
How pretty.
I have not
I
counted.
want to drop on something like that. God.
3 years. You're here almost every single night.
Oh, pretty guy.
And as time goes by, your memory is beginning to fade.
Anyway. Hello, Hatsu.
Don't stand in my way.
Pretty guy.
No matter how long I linger here. No matter how deep the truth is hidden within the shadows. I will find it.
I love pretty humans. Good looking.
Then I guess you
Oh.
have no time to lose.
Wait, who died? Okay, not he. Not him. That's good.
The key to the case is that book.
Wait, kinda smart, right? I linked a pact with death. Oh, like, are we befriended with the Satan? I want to be befriended with him. So, like, I can sell my soul and accomplish everything I want. Like Beyonce. Game looks really nice. Hope you have fun with the people. I think I have, like, right now, but I don't know how it will go. Important question. Any plans for the dinner? I already ate today. I ate kapamaki and what is it called again? Ebi-maki. Ebi nigiri. That's what it's called. 3 ebi nigiri and 12 kapamaki. I love kapamaki. It's like the boring sushi, but my favorite one. You want sushi? Yes. What did you guys eat today? 8. Oh, 8. 8. Food in your stomach. Awaited his arrival patiently. Such nice artworks. Wait, what happened with the artwork? Why are we like ugly now? The game is like way louder. Really? Wait, is it better now? I made it more silent, more quiet. Didn't eat yet since like 11 o'clock. Stopping you. I hope you can eat today. Like there are some days where you don't find the time to eat. Okay. As long as you eat the next. We had a lentil soup with sausage and fresh vegetable for dinner. Lentil? I have to Google. Lentil. Oh, oh my god! I didn't eat it like I don't know, years. I ate it one time when I was younger, when I was a kid. It was so delicious. I never had it afterwards. What the fuck? I'll make myself some burger for dinners. Oh, nice. How do you say it in English? Rest in peace. But for food. Eat well. Bon hunger. Bon appetit. Bon appetit? It's not English. What the fuck? I don't understand. You know the typical brown lentils, but for our soup we always use the red lentils. They are much smaller. Yeah. I know what you we had like we had in McDonald's right in front of an eye lens shop, and every time we drove besides it get to McDonald's, I always thought about the soup. And I was like, lentil soup would be right nice right now. Yeah. Every time I thought about lentil soup. I later I understood that it wasn't a lentil soup restaurant, but like lenses for eyes. It wasn't something to eat. It was something to wear. Where? Open up. If you won't open these doors, the outbreak. Damn. Okay. No, I don't like it. What? Okay. This is fun.
哎呀，这可如何是好啊
Could this possibly be?
如
Master Lu? Mister? 30 minutes later. Oh, he did.
大人，
Lord,
这杀人犯
the
竟然在
murderer
现场失手
sleeping
了！
like a baby at the scene of the crime. My head
好
spinning.
晕，
I can't feel my mind.
杀人犯，
The murderer.
这
Could
是
he be talking about me? Huh. Oh no, I can walk.
给我老实
Stay
点！
still and
别动！
quiet.
你这个
You
杀人犯！
murderer. They think I murdered him? No, it
不是
wasn't
我，
me.
我是一名
I'm
侦探。
just a
到此
detective. I came here to...
狡辩！
I know you're
现在
lying.
杀了罗
How
布！
dare you kill Master Lu? It was him, the fat
马
guy.
步头勿要激动，
Calm down,
让他把
officer.
话说完吧。
Allow him to...
验
We
明正
need to
身还是
verify
必
his
要
true
的。
identity. Oh, okay. I think it wasn't him. He's so nice.
在下沈仲平，是一名旅
I
行
am
侦
Shan
探。
Chong, a traveling detective.
我和我的
Hello,
助手
detective.
阿福是昨天晚上才到这座小镇的。
My assistant
为取一
Afu
份
and
旧案的
I
线索，
arrived in this town last night to obtain old case.
我们乘的船中途出故
Our
障了，
steamship broke down
折腾到深夜
midway
才
and we
搞完。
struggled until late to...
没想到咱们这么晚才到，
I can't
还不是因
believe
为我们的天
it's
才发
because
明
somebody
家烧了发电机。
fried the
这
ship's
是船长
generator.
的错。我
It's the
很早就提醒
shipment's
过他
fault.
换零
I
件了。
want him.
船长最大的错误
There shouldn't be a
就是
load
让你
for
碰发电
near
机。
generator. What's up here? Oh, nice! I can reread what they said. I can't believe we got here so late. It's because somebody fried the ship's generator. That's the ship's Shipmaster's fault. I warned him. You shouldn't be allowed to go near a generator. What's that? Grocery. Oh. I can change my uniform. Oh, it's like modern time. And this is like old times. And then we have his casual look from modern time and old time. This is cute. Oh, and then this one, like a middle age. My god. Oh, favorite one. Him too? I wanna date them. No way. They look so cute. What?
咦，
Eh?
好像有个姐姐在哭
There's a
啊
young lady crying over. Let's talk to her.
姑娘，
Excuse
你还
me.
好吗？
Are you alright? Oh no! She's walking.
Eh?
Why are you
怎么
running?
跑了？
Why did she
或许
run
有难
away?
言之隐。
Perhaps it is delicate.
那
What?
我们继续赶
Wait,
路。
stop. Hold on. Going. Delicate matter? Like something she doesn't want to talk about? Well, let's continue our way. Oh wow, we saw a crying woman
你要
and then it's like, doesn't matter. Because she ran away. She doesn't want to talk, so
拜访的这
by
位
the
作
way,
家
that novelist
真的跟那桩悬案有关？
我有预感。
wait. By the way, that novelist you're visiting, is he really related to the open? I think it could lead to the breakthrough.
他会成为案子的突破口。往院子里走，
This must be
就到目的
novelist
地了。咱们一会儿见。
sensitive. Oh yeah,
我不一起
this
吗
was？the word I was
你得找
looking
零件修船。
好吧，好吧，早点回来，我去找零件了。
for. No, he is running. Why is he running? This must be novelist's place. I'll see you later. What? You don't want me to come? You need to go find parts to repair the generator. Alright. Come back soon. I'm off then. I knew you spoke Japanese. I never knew you spoke Japanese. I don't. Knock knock.
谁呀？都这么
Who's
晚
there?
了，
It's late.
在下沈仲平，
I'm Shen Cheng.
与罗贝先生
I
约
have
好
an
今日
appointment
见
with
面。
Mr. Lu to meet today.
途中遭遇风暴
My，journey was
耽误了行
delayed
程，
by a storm. Storm and
不
Ru.
敢失了先生
I
的
did
约，
not wish to
才
miss
冒昧
our
深夜前来
appointment, so I took the liberty of arriving at such late hour.
沈仲平，
Chen Chengping,
我们什
have
么
we
时
met
候见？
before?
我们素未谋
We
面，
have never met in
一
person.
直都是书
We
信
have
来往。
always communicated through letters.
啊，
Oh, I
想起来
see.
了。
One moment. Also, we are now in the
沈先生，
backstory,
请进。
like how all this happened before we was accused of murder. Come on in, Mr. Shen. What happened?
麻烦沈先生稍等一
Please
下，
wait a moment, Mr. Shen.
我得把手头的故
I
事
must
写完。
finish writing the
打断了
story
思
on
路。
hand. I do not wish to break my train of thought.
没关系，
No need to worry. I
我在
shall
重庆后
bide
便
my
是。
time and wait for
晚上
yours.
天凉，
It's cold in
向
the
麻烦先
evening.
生帮我
Will I
关
trouble
门。
you to close
上
the
门
door
栓。
and hang the latch for me? Did it. Mirror! The Western style mirror seems out of place compared with the other furniture. I wanna see the food. Bed. There are piles of books underneath the novelist's bed. They are all covered in dust, which means that he has not read them in quite a while. Or he finished them, so he had the need to reread them again. A wardrobe slightly taller than a person. A lock hangs from the handle. So you can open it, right?
门已关上。
The door has been
先生
closed.
可以放
Please
心。
be at ease.
我这次前
I
来
come here today
确
on
实是有
account
要
of an
事。
important matter.
先生可曾听
Have
说
you
过
ever heard of the
3年前发生在
peculiar
英国伦敦
case that happened
那种
London
奇案
3 years ago?
案子的事情
Let's
我
take
们
our
慢慢
time
聊
to。talk about this case.
沈先生舟车
You
劳
must
顿
be，tired
应该还没有
from
吃东西
traveling
吧？
afar. I'm sure you haven't had.
这里有些
There are
本
some
地
local
特
rice
色的
cakes
炒
on the
糕，
chest beside
就在
me.
我旁边的箱
Please,
子上。
I
季
insist,
先生
have a
务
taste.
必尝一
Did we
尝。
not announce ourselves that we will come and visit him? So, I don't know if we did, but if you did, we could like prepare these rice cakes with something that makes us dizzy and let us fell asleep. Or him too, like eventually they were made for him and he ate them and we did too, and so we both fell asleep and then someone broke in and killed him, and we were also lying on the ground, so we were accused of murder, right? Let's see.
那就恭敬不如从命了。
Then it would be rude of me to decline.
“盘子里摆着几块晶莹剔透的糕点，
But know your limits, Hatzer. There are a few pieces of translucent pastries on the plate. Oh, we are hungry.
确实有些饿了。
I'm quite
我
hungry.
就吃一块。
Perhaps just one piece. Yum.
不对，
No,
这
wait.
糕里
These rice cakes. I knew it. Oh my god, I knew it. But who did it?
事情就是这样。
That is what
我吃下
happened.
那块炒糕后，
After
就
I
惊
ate
了
the
过去。
cake, I lost
直到大人
consciousness
们出
until
现。
you all arrived. Why?
你
I'm gonna eat
说
something.
你
Eat
是被人
well.
下药了，才
So
晕
you're
倒在
saying
房间中的
that
吗？
you find it inside this room because someone had drugged you?
的确如此。
That's correct.
狡辩！
I told you not to
即
use
便
them,
被人下
even
药
if
了，
you were
凶
drugged.
手也只可能
The
是你。
only possible murderer is you.
本部手握铁证，
I've got iron
是绝技不可能弄错
proof.
的。
There is no way I'm wrong.
不知能否请马
Officer
捕头
Ma,
详细说一说
Would，it be possible to ask
你
you
手中的
to
铁证是什么？
elaborate on what their ironclad proof is?
大胆！
How dare
这
you
个挑衅
trying
本
to
部！
provoke me?
理越辩越明。
Truth fears no
知县大人
confession.
也一定想听听你的分析，
Surely the
才能避免弄
judge
错。
also wants
不是吗？
to prove to avoid misjudgment.
罗佩是本地名人，本官
Lopai is a
必要给
local
乡
celebrity.
民一个交
I must
代。
account for this properly to townspeople.
马捕头就
Tell us
说
what
说
you know
吧，
then, Officer
人
Ma.
抓的我也安
Just
心
so I
点
could
儿。
be at peace with this arrest.
好，
Fine.
让
Just so you
清楚
know
自己是
how
如
you
何被
got
抓的。
caught. Deduction.
禀章知县，
Judge
原因很
Fang.
简单，
It's simple. Up
直到我
until
们
we
发现
found
尸
the
体之前，
corpse, this
这
room
个
was
房间都
completely
处于密闭的
sealed
状态。
off.
密闭状态。
Sealed off? So someone was already here, like eventually in his own clothes garderobe.
屋内唯一的
The
窗户
window
装有木
frame
格，
prevents
人是不可
anyone
能
from
进出的。
entering, leaving through it.
屋门又是从内
Door
侧
was
插上了门
boarded
栓，
from the inside.
若非本捕一
If
脚
I
踹断了
hadn't
门栓，
broken the ledge with
我们
my
都进
kick,
不了
we
屋。
wouldn't even have been get in. So eventually there is another way to enter and to get out. Or someone was here and is still in here.
这意味着
Which means
凶手只可
that
能
the
是案发
murderer
时
could
还
enter
在屋内的人。
somebody who was already in the room. But how did you know to enter the room with a cake? Like, why did you do it? Was there any point of questioning the visiting moment? Like, how did you know? that was
也就是
going
你。
on something. And that somebody is here. How?
怎么会这样？
How could this be?
房间是密闭的，
The room was sealed,
还是我
and
自
I
己
was
挂
the
上了
one
门
who
上？
hung the door lid.
哼，
And the truth is
李，
clear
是不
as
是
day now.
还不认罪？
Won't you just confess already?
马捕头刚刚的
Or
分析还是很
he killed
清晰的
himself.
我想
Officer Mice
应该
detection,
不会弄错。
quite precise. I believe there has been no misjudgment. The guy has something on his mouth, dripping down, like he drank something before he died. But what was it?
沈先生，
Mr. Shen, unless you are able to
除
provide
非你能出
conclusive
示一份
evidence to
能
prove
证
you're
明你，
innocent,
否则
I will
本
have no
官就要
choice
下
but to
令
give
将你羁
orders
押
to
了。
take you in.
我的双手都被绑着，
Both
如
of
何在这么
my
短的
hands
时
are
间里
tied.
找到
How
决
am
定
I
性的证据？
supposed to find evidence? Not in such a short time. He was drugged. I should have something drugging inside me, right? And who's this woman? Since when was she in here?
沈正平，
Calm down, Shen.
你要冷静下来，
This problem can be solved
通过
through
观察和推理，
observation.
一切行为都
All
会在现
actions
场留
don't
下痕
leave
迹。
a trace.
我很清楚被害
I'm
人不是我
absolutely
杀，
sure that I did not
有人设
murder
了
the
局来陷
victim.
害我，
Someone is trying to frame me.
因此
So, I will be
在现
able
场
to
遗留的痕
find
迹
a
中，
contradiction
一定能找到所谓的 矛盾存在。
within the traces left behind the scene.
在回答之前的问题
Before
前，
I answer Judge Shang's
我必须
question,
先仔细观察
I
一
need
下
to
现场。
carefully observe the scene first. Okay, let's observe. So we see my clothing and a knife. And it's something dripping on him, on his mouth. Victim died facing upwards with multiple wounds on his chest. Nerves stained with blood. My hands and feet are tied, so I can't get any closer to any other details of the corpse. I think that's in. I also have blood on my arm. The blood on my sleeve most probably belongs to the... It seems like there is also blood on my back as well. Quit moving, you punk. What are you trying at? Officer Ma, could I trouble you to help me take off my coat? Oi! How dare you order me around? I would like to take a look at the bag to see if it is also stained with blood. Indeed, Mr. Shen, there are blood stains on your bag. That's gotta be Master Lu's blood. This is my coat. The left sleeve is stained with blood, and there are blood spatters across the bag. If I could have killed him, it couldn't be possible that blood splatters could land on my bag. Even when I would lay on his blood on the ground, it wouldn't be like splatters. So how did it splatter on my back when I killed him? I could took my jacket off. That is possible, so no conclusion there. A short blade stained with blood. This should be the murderer weapon, found within my grasp, and now seen as evidence against me. Several long continuous blood spatters on the floor. They are cast-off pattern bloodstains. There's an evidence gap within the 3 longest bloodstains. But, if I could, like, take off my jacket and killed him, and his blood was, like, splattering all around, and because I took my jacket off, it was landing on my jacket. But then I would also be full of blood underneath my jacket. But when I'm not, it's proven that I wore my jacket. When we don't find anything else in the room that has, like, blood on it, which looked like I would cover myself up with, you know? So I couldn't get the blood splatters on me. How could this be? Gap in the blood stain is most likely caused by something being removed. The disruption of the bloodstain was likely because something blocked the path. The splatter. Yeah, there was something laying. Like me, I was laying there. The appearance of a gap shows something that was once there has been removed. It was me, I was laying there. Have you found evidence that can prove your innocence? But it could be also just my jacket, you know, like I could take it off and everything. But yeah, if I would have blood splatters on myself, kill me.
请问马捕头，
Is a person able to kill someone with a dagger while having his back towards them?
自然不能。
Of course not.
那么，
If so,
这件血衣
this bloodstained
便能
coat
证明我的
will be
清白。
able to prove my innocence.
难道这血衣不是
But
你
this
的？
coat ain't yours.
是我的，
It is mine. I'm
正
wearing
穿
it.
真是胡闹！
What kind of
手上
nonsense
持刀，
is
衣
this?
服
With a
沾血，
dagger and blood,
还
you're
敢说自
still
己无
saying
罪？
you ain't guilty?
沈先生，
Mr. Shen, how does
这
this
件
bloodstained
血
coat prove
衣
that you are innocent?
请看衣服上
Take
血
a
渍
look
的
at
位
where
置，
the bloodstains
出现在
are.
背后，
They appeared
而
on
不
the
是胸
back
前。
and not across the chest.
这又能说明
So
什么
what
呢？
does that imply?
说明死者
It
的血迹出
implies
示。
implies
背对
that
着他。
I had my back towards the victim when his blood was spilled.
我既然背对死
As
者，
my back is facing
自
the
然无法
victim,
举刀扎他的
I
胸
am
口。
unable to raise a dagger
凶
to
手
stab his chest.
一定是在杀人
You
的时候
must have
把衣
turned
服
your
反过来穿
clothes
了。
inside out when you committed the murder.
这种鬼把戏，
Such
人不见
trickery
得
is
多了。
nothing new to me.
马捕头，
Officer Ma, please
Take a
look here.
地上有两道总是
The
连续的
floor is
抛甩状
marked
血
with
迹，
casts of
它
pattern.
们的中间有一个明显
Bloodstains,
的断层。
including one with a noticeable gap. Oh, true. I didn't think of like burning my clothing. I was thinking about taking them off.
断层的出现，
It shows
说明在那儿
there
原本有一个
was
遮挡
once
物，
something there
后来移
that
动了
had
位置。
been moved later on.
难道有人破坏了现场？
Someone messed with the crime scene?
那个遮挡物，
That something was
应该就是我
probably
自己。
me.
我没猜错的话，
If I am right, the blood
我背上的
stain
血渍
on my back should
应该
be
能与
able
地
to
上的血
match
迹
the
拼合
blood
起来
stain on the floor.
这便能证明，案发时我已经晕倒在地上。
This will prove that I was unconscious on the floor during the time of the crime.
而倒在地上的我，
I would not have been
是没办法
capable
持刀
of stabbing him
并
to
留下那
create
样的
such
血迹。
bloodstains as I laid on the floor.
嗯，
There is some truth to that.
因此，
Therefore, the
事实的真
truth
相
of
是
the matter is,
凶手杀死罗
after
佩
the
后，
murderer killed
刀柄塞到
Lopei,
我
he
手中，
planted the dagger,
借机嫁祸别人。
planted the dagger in my hands to frame me for his crime.
即便全身被
Even while you
绑
are completely tied up, you are still able to calmly analyze the crime scene.
沈先生，
Mr. Shen,
令
that's
我
impressive.
看来
It seems
你
that
果然是
you
个
really
侦
are
探。
a detective.
大人过奖了，
You
我的嫌
flatter
疑终
me,
于洗
Judge
清了。
Shang. So my suspicion has finally been cleared. Been cleared.
屋内就你和
As
罗伯，
the only two people in
不是
this
凶手。
room, if he
难道
ain't
罗
the
伯是自杀
murderer,
不
you
成？
saying he killed himself?
若想知道真相，
If I want to find
我
out
需
the
要
truth,
全
I
面的
need
调查一
to
下现场。
thoroughly investigate the crime scene.
但我手脚被绑，
However,
调查不便。
with my hands and
不
feet
知张大人
tied, it
是
is
否可以？
impossible for me to investigate.
马捕头，
Officer Ma,
要
how
不
about we untie him?
大人，万一
Lord,
他……
what if he...
大人放心，
Rest assured,
在查清案
Judge
子之前
Shang, I
我
will
绝
not
不离开
leave
这里。
this place until we get to the bottom of this case. If you
你要是
try
敢
any
在我
funny
眼皮子底
business
下
under
耍花
my
招，
nose, you
人
will
不
pay for it. Sure. But still, I could have taken off my clothes and lay them on the ground. So, like, the splatters would land on it. They still should have, like, opened my coat to see if I had bloodstains under it. To prove that my jacket was on, you know? I'm finally allowed to move around. I need to investigate the crime scene as quick as possible. I can't miss a single detail. Okay. I encounter many doubts. I should think carefully. Bookboard. Officer Ma. Bookboard. Desk. Wardrobe. Bedside. I need to see his desk. Will Pay's desk is placed in front of the window. When I met him last night, he was bent over his desk, writing the entire time. Let me take a look at what he has on his desk. What do you think you're doing? Quit moving around! Oh god, quit moving around. I need to examine the desk, see if there are any clues. Who knows if there are any unpublished manuscripts sitting on the desk? You can't just go snooping around and touching stuff. Officer Ma, I understand your concerns, but I merely wish to investigate. I will be careful. You better be. I will be keeping a close eye on you right here. Do it. Okay, let's see. What's that? There's a pile of blank rice paper in the drawer. Drawer. With a paperweight placed on. Next to the papers are 2 new pens, 3 candles, and a box of matches. There is also a small box. It is an ink cartridge made of tin, holding a half-used ink block. There's a pile of blank rice papers. A simple square-shaped inkstone. A several plum blossom engraved on the side. There is a layer of residual ink in the inkstone that is starting to harden into a dull state. A common white glazed candlestick. There is still half a stick of unburnt candle on top. How much was it when I was arriving? A rack with 4 calligraphy brushes hanging. A piece of oil paper underneath the rack. Like, if I could know how much the candle was going down, I could, like, eventually know how much time was passed. Or no? Ink on one of the calligraphy brushes has not dried out yet. Oh, it was still in use. A stack of books on the table including The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes! Here's a book titled Tales of the Moon Colony. There are several magazines underneath it, all of which are illustrated fiction. A stack of newspaper, various issues of the Shanghai News, have all published to low pace work. Something on the desk is missing. The photo on his newspaper. The one on the left is Lo Pei, and the one on the right seems to be the lady we saw last night. True, we saw a lady who was crying! According to this, the young lady is Liu Picheng, an editor who helped Lo Pei publish his books. I think she was fired. The plate is... There were several pieces of rice cakes on the plate, but now they are all gone. Right? They are gone. Oh no, I can see the whole corpse. Later. Works. Let's talk to Lo She-fen. Uncle, now that you're gone, I'm truly alone. He has something in his hand. I'm sorry for your loss. In order to uncover the truth, I need to ask you a few questions. You're the one who murdered him. There's no need for you crocodile tears. Someone murdered your uncle and framed me. I'm sure you would like to find out the truth as much as I do. Go on and ask then. Events of this morning. Every morning I come by Uncle's place to help him with jobs that he's too busy to deal with. There has to be someone to take care of mundane tasks like cleaning up and feeding the chickens. What do you do for a living? My uncle pays me. I also help him organize his manuscripts sometimes. Understand. Please continue and recounting what happened this morning. I came to visit Uncle, like usual, but I couldn't hear a sound from the room, which was strange. Ooh! When I arrived, I saw young was already here. He said that he didn't see my uncle either. I knocked on the door for quite a while, but no one answered. I have a sensitive nose, so I kept sensing the smell of blood coming from inside the room. I felt like something was terribly wrong, so I told young to hurry and get someone. When we finally entered the room, I found that my uncle had been murdered. Don't ask them. Like suspicious people? Then your uncle's interpersonal relationships. Have you ever noticed someone suspicious? Aren't you the most suspicious person? Then let me pose this question differently. Did your uncle hold any grudges against anyone? My uncle was very friendly, but he held some kind of grudge against young the errand runner. What kind of grudge? Young attempted to steal coins from the table during a delivery, but my uncle caught him. Young was seized by the government and got beaten for it too. When did this occur? It was about half a month ago, so I'm sure he's still bitter about it. Do you suspect that young murdered him out of vengeance? What? After all, he's the one who delivered rice cakes to my uncle. Oh, he did! Also, when I arrived this morning, he was already here. I don't know how long he'd been. Now that I recall, he did have a sort of sneaky look on his face. It seems that it is necessary to talk about this issue with the young No more questions for you. Piles of old books underneath the novelist's bed. They are all covered in dust, which means that he has not read them in quite a while. I want to open the lock. I need Afu! The wooden box is filled with books that Lope published. Ghost Novel, Bells and Bones, Mysterious Echo, The Confined Room Mystery. Unfortunately, this copy of the Confined Room Mystery is not the original manuscript. You like the Confined Room Mystery too? The reason why I came to visit Lope was to speak with him about this book. You got good taste. The death scene and the Confined Room Mystery were absolutely stunning. I think it's another game from them? Officer Ma, do you know where the inspiration of this book comes from? Ain't got a clue, but Master Lo was an extraordinary fella. Anything could impress him. Inspired him. But we are talking about good storytelling. It's gotta be Swordsman K. It's a real dang shame we will never get to the next volume. So I wanna like see the corpse, can I? Searched the entire room for it, but it's nowhere to be found. This room is a locked room. How could the code disappear into thin air? Missing code. His mustache is crooked. Upon further inspection, there is glue on the underside. It's not him, it's another guy. The mustache shape looks Western, not Han Chinese. Apparently, the Dikis is wearing a fake mustache. Or he is wearing generally a fake mustache. His chest is stained with blood. Among the 3 evident stab wounds, 2 were fatal. The wound is small and deep, and the shape of the wound is consistent with the blood-stained dagger. The locations of 3 stab wounds are irregular, and in different directions as well. There were no abnormalities found on the limbs of the Diki. No defense, no nothing. A fine fragrance can be smelled from the hair of the Dikis. The scent isn't from flowers, incense or cologne. It seems to resemble a scent similar to amber wood. I don't know if this could be a matter, but there's a white powder on the collar of the Dikis. I think it was from the rice cakes. It's like something made from glutinous rice. These are crumbs from the rice cake. I knew it! It seems that Lo Pei had eaten rice cake before he died. I knew it. But why would he eat a rice cake when I ate a rice cake? And I was dropping down before him. So he ate it after me, right? Is it him? Or is it someone else? I have completed investigations on the corpse. I need to reconsider relative plots of doubt. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary when you arrived? Well, I wasn't aware of anything unusual. Doshi Wen shook the door, Officer Mark kicked it open, and we found you and Lo Pei covered in blood. I suppose no one suspicious was discovered during that process? Well, no, none at all. What kind of person was Lo Pei? Lo Pei gained great fame when his book Chamber of Doubts was serialized in the Shanghai News. As the first celebrity to come from this town indicates, naturally he was loved by all. This town was originally named Qingji Town to comply with popular will. He renamed it Peru Town. Alright, I understand now. I can't believe Lord would allow you to join in on investigation. Don't even try to play any tricks. I'm watching your every move. Rest assured, officer. Officer, I will uncover the actual murderer. You better keep in mind, don't mess up the crime scene with your incompetence. Alright, in order to find out the truth, I would like Officer Ma to answer a few of my questions. Go on, then ask away. Events before I awoke. Officer Ma, were there any other people present when you arrived on the scene? What happened? Why you were asking so much? Are you trying to say that I didn't protect the crime scene? Let me give you the facts. Everything is exactly the way it was when we arrived. No one's allowed to mess with the crime scene under my watch. You misunderstand me, Officer Ma. I just want to know what happened. What happenings occurred before I awoke. When we got here, Lo Shiwen was shaking the door, saying he smelled blood coming from inside. I was worried about Master Lo, so I went up the door and kicked it right open. Oh! After that, well, you know what happened after. I suppose no one could have come in or gone out during that period. Obviously, I've got a soldier standing guard outside the courtyard. We searched the entire premises, but we didn't find others during which no one left either. That's why the murderer is definitely you. Who else would it be, huh? Understand. Once I complete my investigations, I will explain everything to you, Officer Ma. Go on. Go on then, ask away. No past relationship, Officer Ma. It seems that you admired the victim. Well, of course, Master Lo was a great novelist. Everybody respects him. Does Lo Pei have any relatives? His wife died young and they had no children. He's got a good for nothing nephew though. Over there. The one who won't quit sobbing. Stop crying already. I'm sick of that awful noise. Alright. Go on then, ask away. No, I don't have any more questions. Let's see the... We have this one. Okay. We have characters. We are missing a few. We have a dagger. We have my code to prove my innocence. We have quite a few paperwork. And some knowledge. Oh damn! Did Lo Pei commit suicide? I was asking myself too. But he did miss something, so I would... not say it was because of that, because what was gone, like, where was it put? That's unlikely. There is no correlation between them. The reason why there weren't any defense wounds was because Lo Pei ate the rice cakes that contained knockout drug. The same ones I ate. He was in a state of unconsciousness when he was murdered. There must have been another person in the room at that time. That person is the murderer. Who could it have been? How were they able to leave the locked room? No, he was murdered. It could also be his own rice cake he had drugged himself to eat and then... No, wait. No, wait, he was... like, really stabbed. Unusualness of the desk? Something must... Lucy once stated that young Orc was responsible for delivering rice cakes to Pei. I need to talk to him. I hung the door latch to Pei. I were the only one inside until Officer Ma broke. The only way to enter or exit the room is by going through the wooden front door. How did the murderer leave the scene without removing the door latch? Your uncle's attire cord, deerstalk, or enforced moustache was quite unusual. The head and the moustache were all characteristics of his novelist identity. He purposely dressed himself up this way to become famous. So that ill-fitting trench coat was also one of his characteristics? Trench coat? You mean that western wind coat he wore all the time? Precisely. The wind coat made of silk. The tailor-made coat was one of my uncle's characteristics. He spent a lot to hire the best tailor and use the best fabric for the coat. But it turned out the fact that this wind coat is not present at the crime scene is what caught my attention. Why can't you let the guy talk? He was starting to say something, and then you interfere his words. Why? So you're saying that my uncle's coat has disappeared in thin air? Perhaps the murderer took it with them. The way you said it, Mr. Shen, sounds as if it were a plot from a novel. Go and ask. According to Loshevan, this coat was tailor-made for Lupe. The coat was one of the characteristics of Lupe's novelist identity. Always word. Something of such importance ought to be left at the scene. However, it is no longer in this room. The murderer is the only person who has left this room. He must have taken the coat with him. The murderer must have had reason to do so. A fan? Don't understand. This coat is. Wait, can I like look at the hat? No, no hat, no hat. Cannot even try to open. Can I go out? What would happen if I put out? I can try it. I can go out? Oh my god, what? I heard there's has been a murder in the house. His Honor has ordered that there is be no shouting at the crime scene.
先生，你看起来脸色很差。
Man, you don't look very well. Is everything alright?
我没事，
I am
不
fine.
过在查明真相之前
However, I am afraid I will
怕是
have
得
to
滞留
stay
在这里。
here until the truth is uncovered.
找到凶手了吗？
Have you found the
最大
murderer?
嫌疑人
Who's
是
the
谁？
prime suspect?
目前嫌疑最大
The
的
moment the prime suspect is me. Can't believe the
原来
murderer
凶
was
手就是
actually you,
我
Shen.
来帮忙。
Let me help you.
大人
His
有
Honor
令，
has orders
闲杂
that
人等
random people
不得入内。
aren't allowed to enter.
兵老爷，
Sorry, I'm
我
not
可不
just
是什么闲
some
杂人
random
等。
person.
大人有
His
令，
Honor has
要按守
orders
住此门。
that I need to guard the gates. You aren't allowed to enter.
君爷，
Further judge,
张大人让你
Chan
守住
asked
院
you
门，
to guard the gates.
是为了拦住那些
All those
与查案无关的人，对吧？
uninvolved in this case.
呃
You're not wrong.
若是与案子
If
有关
someone
的
is
人，
relevant, should
理
he
应
be
让他进。
allowed to enter?
呃，
That's true.
兵老爷，
Further,
沈
this
先生不幸成
unfortunate
为此案
suspect
的
in
嫌
this
疑
case,
人，
trying
正
to
担
clear his name.
而我是他的
As
助手
I'm。his trustworthy assistant,
我是不是
don't
与
you
查案有
think that
关？
I am also involved in this case?
啊，
I get it now.
兵老爷果然是明白
I
人。
knew so, sir. Would understand.
你是
You're the
帮
accomplice.
帮凶
The accomplice is
查
also
案
involved in investigation.
也
You
也
can
有
come
关
in and investigate.
不能
Investigation. Delayed. Oh yay! I got my friend.
大致情况就是这样。
And that is the general situation.
这就是你对案子
So
的
that
评
is
价。
your evaluation. This case.
哪里？
Nope. This is just a
我只是在
site for
感慨自己
becoming
成为暴
accomplished.
能让你进来就不
It
错。
was good enough.
赶紧
They
帮我查
allowed
现
you
场。
to hurry up and help me investigate.
好嘞。
Okie dokie. I have to talk to him. Oh yeah. Chickens. Look, Sean, there are 2 free-range chickens here. Sure, 2 chickens. Do you think they live in this place? I heard that free-range chickens in this area have delicious meat because they work so much. Will not eat them. Mr. Official, when can I go? I still have some steamed buns to deliver this morning. Excuse me, who may you be? My name is Young I run errands on the daily. I was the one who called the offices today. May I ask you about the case? Of course, everyone around knows that I am warm-hearted, considerate, helpful, friendly. Just tell me about what happened this morning. Master Lure loves rice cakes. Every morning, Master Lure will ask me to deliver a bundle. As I specialize in errand running, my service is impeccable. Everyone around knows. Just tell me about what you saw when you arrived at Low Pace Courtyard. Usually, Master Lure is already out of bed and exercising in the courtyard waiting for me. But this time he wasn't. This morning when I came to deliver the rice cakes as usual, I didn't see him anywhere. I thought he probably overslept, so I hollered for him, but there was no response. I saw the gates were open, so I went inside the courtyard and put the rice cakes on the table. Then somebody called out to me. It was Master Lu's nephew, Lo Shiwen. So I went over to knock on the door, but there was still no response at all. Lo Shiwen smelled blood and asked me to call officials. I was so scared, so I ran all the way to the government office and got Officer Ma. Officer Ma and Lo Shiwen kicked open the door together while I waited outside. You mean to say that you never entered Lope's house? After hearing someone died in there, my legs were scared stiff. How could I dare to go in? I was planning to leave, but a soldier came and blocked the gate, so I got stranded here. I understand now. Is there anything else you want to ask? About Lope. How much do you know about Lope? Master Lu is a celebrity. I'm just an errand runner. Since Officer Ma is familiar with Master Lu, why don't you go and ask Officer Ma about this? Oh, what do you mean by that? I caught sight of Master Lu and Officer Ma meeting in private several times ago. Are they close friends with one another? However, there was one time when they got in a fight, and Officer Ma even unheated his plate. What were they arguing about? I didn't have the guts to eavesdrop. Officer Ma was already filming. I need to confirm the dispute with Officer Ma. Is there anything else you want to ask? Yeah, about the rice cakes. The rice cakes. Lope eats are delivered by you. Is that correct? Sure, I deliver them every day. Everyone runs around knows that I do my job serious. I passed out after eating a rice cake last night. Apparently, it was laced with knockout trap. What? It wasn't me. I didn't do that. Don't be ridiculous. I have nothing against Lope. I never even met you before. Why would I do that? Did the rice cakes you delivered to Lope ever pass through the hands of someone else? Impossible. If something is handed to me, there is no way I'd give it to someone else. But I heard he loves rice cakes. Never turn them down. Maybe it was a gift from a reader. Do you know of anyone who gifted him rice cakes? Not a clue. How about you let me go and ask Mr. Kao? Everyone around knows that I'm... Oh my god, please. No thank you. Is there anything else you want to ask? Grudge against Lope. Young I heard that you once had a grudge with Lope. Is that true? No way. How could I ever have guts to hold a grudge against Master Lu? Lupin noticed you stealing his money and you were at the court for it. Am I wrong? That was a misunderstanding. How could that even count as a grudge? I saw silver coins on the floor, so I wanted to pick them up and return them to him. That's all in the past. Mr. Shen hadn't reminded me. I would have forgotten about it already. It was only half a month ago. You're forgetting so soon? Could it be that you felt wronged by Lopez, then decided to kill him out of vengeance? Vengeance? I don't know. That's a wrongful accusation. I don't even have the guts to kill a chicken, let alone a person. When you arrived on scene this morning, were there any other people around? No, no one, but Lo Shiwen arrived pretty much right after. I've already told you everything about my morning, and do you need me to repeat myself? It's okay. No question. Rice cake. Shen, what is this? These rice cakes are local delicacy. I ate a piece last night. Why did you pause, Shen? How did you feel after you ate a piece last night? I did not feel much. I ate a piece last night and lost consciousness right after. Seeing your reaction, this bundle of rice cakes probably is not laced with nougat. He spit it out. Okay, we saw everything. We can go in again. Who goes there? Who gave you the nerve to break in? Judge Shang. Officer Ma, this is after my assistant. Please allow him to assist me. We already made an exception by allowing your investigation. No one assistant. Here's my me, genetically minded and is skilled in comparing traces. Will be of great help. It's called science. He is so cute. Here you doubts, Sima. Since we've already allowed Mr. Shen to join in our investigation, let him do this. Who thinks his way? You have my gratitude, your honor. If you fail us, I will add obstruction of official duties to your list of crimes. A simple and modest front door, made of pine wood. The broken latch still hangs on the door, exposing the brown lines within. What if the door was already broken, but the guy down there who is crying was like lying and was acting like the door is shut down, and then the guy came and didn't hesitate and like just kicked it in, so he didn't see for himself that it was actually locked down. This man, I can add it to this channel too. Officer, did you say that you broke the door latch with your key? When I got here, that Lu Shiwen was shaking the door with all his might. What good would that do when the door is locked from it? I got anxious, so I went up and bam, kicked the door right open. So I could hear that it was already unlocked, but this guy down there was acting like it was locked, but it wasn't. Please do the water room. This water was locked. Do you think you could find a way to open it? No problem. This kind of ball-spin lock is a piece of cake. I will leave it to you then. What should do in touching that water up for you, punk? I thought I told you not to mess with the crime scene. Officer Ma, this water is one of the few remaining blind spots. If this leads to an error in the investigation, surely no one would want to see that outcome. Of course, due to diligence is crucial to this. You better be careful when you open that. Don't worry, Mr. Fisher. I'm an expert on locks. I did it! Lokshan, it looks like someone hid inside this wardrobe before. I knew it! He was in here from the start! Partition board removed. Shelves piled, enough space for one to hide. Could it be that the murderer once hid inside this wardrobe? There is no rush to jump and conclude. Let us first examine the scene carefully. The clean gloves, they are now piled up on the side. Compressed. The board couldn't compress gloves alone. Look, the partition board should have been laid horizontally on the wooden frame. True, the color on the side of the wooden frames are old, yet the color on the top seems... It is very likely that this partition board was removed recently. Yeah, we can take it out! Oh, wow! This ribbon is dirty in the middle. It seems to be smudged with dust. This quilt has traces of bindings, but the ribbon most likely was removed from it. How would someone remove the ribbon from a bundle of quilt and stuff it inside the gloves? Indeed, it is quite peculiar. We need to record this situation. Mess with the crime scene is my special skill. What is that black spot? A wood chip. All the gloves are clean. I guess a piece broke off from the partition and landed there. No, the color and the texture of this wood chip differs from that of the partition board. This is a wood chip from the door. I'm knowledgeable in wood. Let me take a look. Really is different. Let me smell at it as well. Without a doubt, it's not the same material as the partition board. Spinal detection. Ample-wood wardrobes can repel insects and leave a lasting fragrance on gloves stored within. However, this ship has no fragrance. Brownish and hard. It seems more like pine wood. Why would a pine wood wood chip appear in the wardrobe made of shampoo wood? Worth noting. We need to keep an eye out for objects made from pine wood in this house. Understood. The door. A ribbon. This is quite odd. Really? Have you noticed something unusual? Look closely at the bottom of the wardrobe. The left side with gloves has collected dust. Yet, the empty space on the right is unusually clean, as if it had just been wiped. What kind of wood? Pine wood! Then it seems like someone took this place. Because he was standing there. Chen, this woodchip fell from the door ledge. The material and texture is a perfect match with the door ledge fracture. Well done. This may just be the key to unlock the truth. But very strange, how could a woodchip from the fracture of a door ledge appear in the water room? As the case becomes clearer, the answer will come to light. I think I am right with my conclusion that the door was already open when the officers arrived, and the niece, like the guy which is like in the family tree of the murdered guy, he was the killer and knew the door is still open, but like acted like the door is still closed. So the officers didn't hesitate and just kicked it in, because they already said, why would I hesitate? I kicked it in because we saw that he was trying his best and couldn't open it. Sayo Holmes is the case. Yeah, I am. And do you think the murderer took a ribbon to bind your or Lope? That's the reasonable guess, however. There are no rope marks present on both Lope and me. I see. Then again, this ribbon, I can't help but feel like I have seen it before. Was it? It was hanging! Hanging from the ceiling! Would it be that Lope was strangled to death before he was stabbed? No, then there would be a strangulation mark on Bob's neck. Okay, but was the person entering from above? Okay, let's talk to Chang. Okay, he will tell us the lore from him again. Dispute with Lope. Oh, they had a dispute. Okay. Officer Ma, I heard that you once had a dispute with Lope. Could you... The audacity, how dare you suspect me? I have yet to confirm a suspect now. I also believe that Officer Ma has nothing to hide. I bet you heard this rumor from young didn't you? Master Lu enjoyed drinking with me and talking about my past cases, you know, for source material. But Master Lu is always listening to me. He rarely talks about himself, so I got to ask him. Only then did I know how hard it was to write stuff and what he had to deal with from his fame. I was drunk and right up, drawing out my sword to ask the gods why they'd make Master Lu suffer. He was born to pull all of his talent writing. Young O saw us when he came to deliver something, but I didn't know he would do me dirty like that. Me? Have a fight with Master Lu? Baloney. No more questions? Thank you. Let's talk to him, but firstly I want... In order to uncover the truth, I need to ask you a few more questions. Okay, no more questions. Facts. I'm missing things.
沈先生，
You've
你已
looked
经里里
around
外
this
外看了
place.
几遍
Should you
了，
explain your reason?
要是推不出来，也别浪
Quit
费时间
wasting
了。
time. If
带
you
上
got a
镣
proper
铐，
answer,
乖
just
乖
let me arrest you.
推理。
Begin my
现在
deduction now?
先生，怎么
Then
办？
what do we do?
我们
There
还
are
有很
still
多
a
疑
lot
团
of
尚未解开。
mysteries we haven't solved yet.
圈子里能调查的
We
地
have
方，
already examined all the
我们
places
都已经
that
查
could
过
be
了。
investigated within the courtyard.
即便真相尚未
Even
完
though
全
the
明
truth
朗，
is yet to be clear, we
也必
need
须
to
与张知
discuss
县
the
聊一
case
聊。
with Judge Shang. I know that it was him.
张
He
大
has
人，
something in his hand.
我想我们可
Judge
以聊
Shang,
一
I
聊这个案
believe
子。
that we are now able to discuss this case.
既然如此，
If so, you may begin.
死者被发现的时候，
When the deceased
这
was
个房间处
discovered,
于密
this
闭的
room
状
was in a sealed off state.
墙上的窗户不能进
The
出。
window cannot be
唯一
opened,
的出入
leaving
口
us the
是屋
front
门。
door locked from the inside.
当屋门被再次打
When the
开时，
front door was reopened,
屋
the
内只有我
deceased
和
and I
死者
were
两人。
the only people inside the room.
在这种情况下，
Under these
所有人，
circumstances,
甚至包括我
everyone,
自己，
including myself,
都会
would
本能地认为
instinctively believe that
凶手就是还在
the
屋内
murderer
的。
must be someone who is
我。
still within this room, which would be me.
这一来，
Hence, we
我们便都忽
have
略了
all neglected
屋
the
内藏有第
possibility
三个
of
人
a
的可
third
能。
person hiding inside this room. Alright then,
你倒
tell
说
me,
说看，
where on earth
这第三个人
would this
能
third
藏身？
person be hiding?
当然是衣
That
柜
would
了。
be the wardrobe.
衣柜里的种种
All
痕迹都表
traces
明，
within the
不久
wardrobe
前里
show
面
that
藏过人。
someone was hiding inside it. Not long ago. There,
屋内还
there was
藏有一
another
个人。
person in the room?
沈先生，
Mr. Shen,
藏身
was
于
the
衣柜
person
之
hiding
中的
in the
人
wardrobe the murderer?
便是凶手吗？
What? Wait, what? I thought the person was hiding before the murder happened and was coming out when he heard, like, the guy was unconscious because of the rice cakes, and then he got out and killed him. Like, what? Must be the murder. Let us
先
call
生是
said the
说
murderer first
凶手
hid
先躲在
inside the
柜子里，
wardrobe.
在
Then
你和罗
after
佩都
you
吃
and
了
Lupe
草，
were drugged,
溜出来杀害
you
罗
sneaked
佩，
out to
再
murder
嫁祸给
Lupe
你。
and framed you for it, right?
哦，
That true?
这
And
就是
this
事件。
incident?
似乎
It seems.
与记忆
Conflict
中
with
的
the
情
scenario
节。
in my memory. The dilly
小子。
dang and punk running out of lies to tell.
昨晚我到的时候，
When I arrived last night,
这
the
个柜
murder
子
was already
就
locked
处于
from
从外
the
面锁
outside.
住的状态。
Oh, okay, true. Yeah. Point were made. Point were made. What? Wait.
如果藏在里
The
面的人是
person
凶
inside
手，
was the murderer.
他是不
Would
能从
not
柜子里
have
出来杀
been
人的。
able to get out by himself.
你倒是个明白人。
Quite perceptive. I will give you
不
that.
过，
However, the
这个
arrangement
柜子
within the
内的
wardrobe
布
was indeed
局，
puzzling.
如果藏
The
身其
person
中
hiding
的
inside
不
was not the
是凶
murderer. Who
手，
could it have been?
昨晚到达罗佩家后，
I was the one
是我
who
自己
latched
从屋
the door.
理论上在那以后，
Theoretically,
就不太
it
可
is
能再
highly
有外
unlikely to find anyone
进入
else
现
to enter
场。
the scene after that.
床下堆满了书，
There were books piled
衣柜上了
under
锁，
the bed, and the wardrobe was locked. Nothing was changed.
而且有近期藏人的痕迹，
Evidence points to someone in the wardrobe,
但也
the
是当
only
时屋里
place to hide.
唯一能藏人的地方了。血迹分析表明，
The bloodstains
案发时除了我和罗
prove a
佩，
third
还有
person.
第三人存
The
在。
actual murderer was
也就是
present
本
at
案
the
的真
time
凶。
of the crime.
如果昨晚藏于柜子
If
中
the
的人不
person
是
in the
凶手，
wardrobe was not the murderer, then it could only be
那
this
就只可能
person.
是这个人。
Him? Lope's nephew. He asked young to go and bring officer. Then he found the situation. Also, one of the first to arrive on an Iran runner and the one who reported the crime. He delivered rice cake to Lope. Proclaims that he knew nothing of the knockout drug. Lope wants to stealing money. An extremely fiction novelist. Because of an old case, unfortunately, he died in his home last night. Somebody who guards gates of the courtyard. Added, but highly respected. The officer in charge of investigating is one of the first to arrive and kicked open the. He met with Lopez several times and previous dispute with him. He said it wasn't a dispute. I think it was him.
藏在柜子
The
里的人
person hiding inside the
就是罗
wardrobe
世文。
was Lu Shiwen. You lie. What am I hiding inside my uncle's wardrobe for?
对呀，先生。
Why would Lu Shiwen hide inside this?
这个
Well, give me a moment.
容我
reconsider. Oh damn.
如果昨晚藏于柜子中的人不是凶手，
What? Him?
藏在柜，
他为了
自然是想
本补可不觉得。
这个
先生，
没
沈先生，再胡言乱。
容我。
What
如
the
果昨晚
frick?
藏于柜，
Was it him? There are no other people I would like. What?
沈先生，本官
My god. Wait, I'm so confused. Who was
如果
the
昨晚藏于柜
murderer?
子中
No
的人
one
不
else
是凶
had
手，
had something to do
那就
with
只可能是
him.
这个人了。
I'm so confused. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. It clearly was not me or my friend. And why should it be him? Why should it be him? I'm missing someone. I am missing someone. If you found out people, I cannot. The game says I found everything I could find, so must be everyone. Everyone. I thought it was the woman we saw last night, but
张知县，好的。刚才，如果昨晚藏于柜，
okay, this one is the last guy. I don't know. What the fuck?
兵
如果昨晚藏于，
Was it
先生
me?
如果昨晚藏在
先生，这是
这个问题，你干嘛？
我在先生身上似乎
哦，
No, it wasn't me. It was no
如果
one.
昨晚藏于柜，
No one. No one. I did everyone. It was him? Himself? He
如
was
果柜子
hiding.
藏的不是凶手的话，那
一派胡。
I want to load it again. What the fuck?
如果昨晚藏于柜子中，
Oh no! Wait, let me do this. Let me do this again. Skip. Yeah, so I can. I have my full life again.
如果
Yeah.
昨晚藏于，
So it was him. But where would he hide in his own bedroom? I don't understand. Did someone lay him
如
inside?
果柜子藏的不是凶手
But
的话，
how? If the person hiding in the water was not the murderer,
那就只能是罗佩
then。it must have been Lope.
一派胡。
What a
我
load
们
of
为什么要
bullshit.
躲进自己家的衣柜里？躲猫猫吗？
Attacking the case. Rupert must have hide inside his own murderer. Was he playing hide and seek?
那是仅存的可
That
能
is
性。
the only
希
possibility
洛克曾
left.
说过，
When you have
当你排
eliminated
除
the
掉一切不可
impossible,
能之后，
whatever
剩下的即
remains,
使在
however
一起，
unreliable,
也是
must be the truth.
沈先生，
Mr. Shen, what is the
罗
reason
佩藏
Lope
进
to
柜
hide
子中的
himself?
理由是？
In search of inspiration? It was not of his own will. Inspiration.
罗佩是一个有怪癖的
But
人，
actually,
会
he
为了
acted
写书而做出奇
peculiarly
怪的事。
as part of his creative
合理
process.。Makes sense,
我们为
Mr.
了
Liu
创
is
作
willing to
能做
risk
出任何
everything
牺
to
牲。
create his
这
novels.
么说的话，
If so, then does that
衣
mean
柜
that
内
the
的情
situation of the
况
murderer
与
was
本案
irrelevant
无
to
关了。
his? Could it be that he killed himself, but he didn't want to kill himself for the against something?
倒也不是，
Not quite. Allow me to.
让我再
What
演。
happened?
嗯，
What? It was wrong?
不，而是
先生，
是啊，你不是刚
我想，
Um,
昨天晚
last
上
night
我
was
在这
not
间屋子里
low pay,
而是凶手。
but the actual murderer. What? What?
我昨晚到达
When
罗
I
佩家
arrived
时，
Lopez's house
屋内
last
灯
night,
火
the
尚明，
candle inside was still lit.
但我敲了很久
But
的
I had
门，
knocked
才有人回
on
应。
the door for quite some time before someone responded.
在开门之前，
Before opening the
对
door,
方还
they
特地确认
tried
我
to
们是否见
confirm
过
we
面。
had ever met before.
既然你昨夜见
The
到的
person you
不
met
是
was not
罗佩
Lopez. How
本
couldn't she
人，
recognize the corpse
早上
this morning?
昨夜见面时，
Last night he
他
wore
压
a
低帽
hat and a
檐，戴
mustache.
假胡子，
At
又
night
有意
he
背
was
对着我，
The
夹着
lights
光
were.
而那时
By then, the
真正的
real
罗佩
Lopez had eaten the
应该已
trapped
经吃
rice
下带蒙汗药的糕点。
and was moved
被凶
inside
手
the
摸
well.
你刚说的
What?
这个嘛，
That does not
倒
explain the
确
presence
实能解释
of a
房
third
间里存
person
在马捕头。
of Samar.
你
Come on.
你可有证据能
We
证
got
明
to
藏在
evidence
柜子里
that
的人
the
就是罗
person
翁？
was Marcelo.
“这是先生对尸体讲。
首先，
Lopez has
罗佩的
smells
头
of
发上
champalwood
能闻
and
到轻微的樟木
farming
香味，
inside the
这
water.
能证
Oh,
明他在
true,
衣
we
柜里
smelled
待
his
过。
hair.
此话怎？
Us, that's
这个
so.
柜子，
罗佩的衣服染
Even
香，
if Lopez's
头发却
corpse
不该染
catches
香。
the scent, hair should not
罗佩
unless
在衣柜里待。
你
he
不要
was
忘了，
inside.
罗翁
Don't
平
you
时是
forget
戴帽子，
Marcelo usually wears a hat.
那也可能是梦。
Could be because of his hat. There's
这
no
顶帽子
scent.
上没有香味，
Gods and
因为
hats
经
won't
常穿的外衣
frequently.
帽。
I don't know.
本官
大人请看，死
Why
者领口
include
有一些
the
白
red
色的糯米粉，
color of the decayed rice?
说明他和我一样，
This shows
吃下了
that
带有
like
蒙汗
I
药的
had
炒糕。
just ate the rice. It was laced with knockout traps.
死者这些细，昨天晚上
Was impressed
什么
by
人戴？
murder
神仙。
at last night.
不过
对呀、大门
二位请看，
What was the question? How could the murderer walk out of that room when it was locked from the inside, huh? The front doors are the only exit, and the door latch can only be hung from the inside the room. Please have a look. This is the key evidence solving. Oh yeah, I think the door was open.
“这是
That is correct.
关键就
The
在这
key
颗木
lies
茶。
within this wood.
这我就
I don't get
拆
it.
柜板
Isn't
的
it
时候
normal for some
掉落一
stubble
些
to
木茶
fly
在
from
柜
the
子里。
partition board when moving around?
不，
No, it is abnormal.
首先，
The wood chip
木
did
茶
not
并不是落在
fly
柜板
on
上，
the partition
而是
board.
出现在一堆洗净
It
的衣服中
appeared
间。
on the pile of clean clothes.
更重要的是，
More importantly, the
柜子内
inner
的板材
wardrobe is
是防腐
made
的
of
樟木，
champerwood.
而这
Yet
颗木
this
茶，
wood chip is pine
阿
wood.
福仔细比较过它的材质和纹理，
Carefully checked and
反而
confirmed
跟门栓断裂
the
处
wood
是
chip
一致的。
matches the broken latch.
换句话说，
This wood
就
chip
是
is
门
a
栓断
piece
裂
of
时崩
stubble
出的木茶。
that flew off when the door latch was broken.
在马捕头破
As
门而入时，
Officer Ma kicked in the
衣柜明
wardrobe,
明
being
上着锁，
clearly
刚刚
locked
才被阿
until
福打开。
unlocked by Afuji. No,
这是极不
this
正
is
常。
extremely abnormal.
这可奇
That's
怪
strange.
了，
Why would the wood chip appear inside the
为什么木
wardrobe?
茶会出现在衣柜里？
是什么理由导致木
Whatever
茶
caused
出
the
现在
wood
衣
chip
柜
to
里？
appear inside the wardrobe is insignificant.
重要的是，
What we
木
need
茶
to
进入
focus
衣柜
on
的
is
时间，
when the
以
wood
及这
chip
个时间
entered the
所揭示
wardrobe
的事
and
实。
what it
沈
uncovered.
先生，不要卖
Mr.
关
Shen,
子了
don't，beat around the
快
bush.
告诉
Tell
本
me
官
now what
他揭示了
proof
什么？
does this
很简
uncover?
单，
Simply put the wood chip
木茶会出现
flew
在衣柜
off
中，
the
说明
broken
它从
door
门栓
latch
上崩裂
before
的
the
时间
wardrobe
比
was
衣
locked,
也就是说，
which means
门栓
that
断的
when
时
the
候，
door latch broke, the
衣柜
door
的
of
门
the
还开着。
wardrobe was still open.
先生，
And the most
我
recent
们
time
所知
I know
的
of
最
that
近
the
的衣柜
wardrobe
门还开着的
doors
时
were
候，
open.
应该是在你醒来之
Should be
前吧
before？ you woke up, right?
没错，
That's correct.
这
Then doesn't that mean
说明在马捕头
that
踹开门
means
之前，
that the before
屋门
Officer
上的门
Market
栓
opened the
就已经
door,
断了。
the door latch was already broken. That's what I said!
换句话说，
In other words,
这根本
this
不是
is
什么
not
密
a
室。
locked room at all.
不愧是
You're the
先生。
best, Chan.
我说
No
呢，
wonder the door
那个门怎么
was
一
so
脚就
easy
踹
to
开
kick open. I
当时
just
还以
thought
为
it
是
was
房子的木
shabby
头。
and old.
凡有接触，
All contact
必留
leaves
痕迹。
traces.
凶手自以
The
为杀人
murderous
嫁
plan
祸计
was
划天
flawed
衣
by a
无缝，
virtue left
却
in
是
the
百密
wardrobe
一疏。
as
将木茬落
incriminating
在
evidence.
而这颗小小的木茬
This
不仅暴
tiny
露了
wood
他的
chip
诡计，
not only exposed their cunning scheme,
更让我顺藤
but
摸
also
瓜，
allowed me to follow their
推出了他的
footprints
真
and
实身份。
deduce their true identity.
杀死罗
The
佩的凶
person
手
who
就是
murdered Lo Pei is Shi Wen. Yeah, Lu Shi Wen. Him. Confirmed. It's him. Hello. I know it was him. Why can I not confirm it? The black chicken. The black chicken. It was him. I cannot click anything. I can click, but I can also not click. And it's bugged. Wait, I have to reopen it. That's sad. Wait. Hello.
杀死罗佩的凶手就是。
Lu Shi Wen. Yeah.
本案的凶
The
手
murderer of this
正
case
是你。
is you, Lu
我是我。
Shi Wen. You lie.
我
How
怎么
could I
能？
possibly kill my own
仙
uncle?
老爷，
Judge
你
Shang
得为我做
believes
主啊！
he's trying to frame me.
这个嘛，
But you believe that Lu Shiwen is
先生。
murderer? Where's the
我
evidence?
们刚分析
The
过，
door latch was not broken when
不
the
是在
door
撞门
was
时被
kicked
弄断。
open, but broken beforehand.
屋子呈现的所谓
The
密闭状态，
so-called sealed
不
off
过是
state
凶手
of
制
the
造的假
room
象。
was illusion created by the murderer.
在整个过程
He
中，
appeared to knock on the
他看
door,
似是
but
在
he
敲
was
门，
just securing
实则
it
是
from
确保
unwanted entry.
直到马捕头出现
The
并上
officer
前踹
now
门，
kicked the door.
凶手
That
在
is
马捕
when
头
the
踹门的
murderer
瞬间
let
松
go
手，
of the door.
这样就能先入
In
为
this
主，
way, he could
让大家
mislead
相信
everyone into
屋门已
believing
反
that
锁，
the door
进而
was
误判
locked from.
你们都被他的演技
You
欺
have
骗了。
all been fooled by his performance.
好啊，
Hot
是
damn!
白眼狼！
You treacherous leech.
这
Wait,
不
what?
是我，
It wasn't me.
罗世文，
Oh,
我必须
she
告诉
win. I will
你的
tell
手
you
法
this.
只
You
是一
are
个
the
自以为
only
很巧妙的
person
诡
who
计，
believes your tricks were clever.
因为他有一个软肋。
That is because your
足以致
sheen
命。
has fatal weakness.
是
What
什么软肋？
what weakness?
整个诡计想要成功，
To ensure the
你必须保
success of
证
your
屋门
plan, you had to
始终
control
处在
the
自己
door
的掌
at all times.
我据此反推便能确
If
定，
we reverse detection, I can be sure that
罗世文，
Roshiran, you are the
你
murderer.
你胡说！
You
罗世
lie!
文，
Is
事
there
到如
anything else you
今，
want to say at this point?
他
He's a
是个
liar,
坏人
deceiver,
人心险
a
恶，
fibster,
恶意
a
中伤
cheater,
伤
a
天害
phony,
理。
a misleader.
我
I have something to say too.
沈先生，
Mr. Shen, you made up a
编了一个
story and
故
said
事。
a bunch of absurd theories.
可是
Did you really see it
你
happen?
看见它发
Why
生了
in the
吗？
world should we believe your words?
依我看
In，my opinion,
你
you
才
are
是
the
欺骗
one
大家的
who
那
is
个人。
fooling everyone.
你的这些说
Then
法
what evidence
又
do
有
you
什么
have
凭
for
据？
saying that?
一个
There's a
很简
clear
单的
and
道理，
simple reason I have
根
no
本没有
motive
动
to
机。
murder my
他
uncle.
找得很准，
He got me. I
留给
barely
我的
had
调查
time to
时间太短
investigate.
了，
I have yet to
我
infer
还
the
没能完全
motive
查清
for
楚。
the murderer.
罗佩是我的
Lopez
亲
is
叔
my
叔
uncle, my family, my
我
blood.
怎么
Why
会想
would I
杀
want to kill him?
更关键的问
What's
题在
more
于，
important is
你
the
我之
problem
间，
between you and me.
咱俩这是
This
第一
is the
次见面
first time we've ever met, am I
没
right?
错，
That is correct. We have
此前
never
你我
met
素不
each
相识。
other before.
既然素不
If
相
you've
识，
never
我
met
何苦要通过
before,
杀
never
害
met,
亲叔叔
why
来
would I
陷害？
go through the trouble of framing you by killing my own
既
uncle?
然素不相识，
I couldn't
我
possibly
当
have
然不可能知道你
known
昨天
about
晚上
your
会来
visit.
访。
How could
就如
I
何能
design a
设计
plot
陷
to
阱？
frame you?
我撞破你行凶
It was a coincidence
怕是
that
个
I
巧
had
合。
surprised your act.
巧合
A？coincidence?
你不是说一
Didn't
切
you
都是我
just say
设计
that
好
all
的
of
诡计
this
吗？
was a plot that I had designed?
沈先生，
Mr. Shen, is it true that
你们
two of
真
you
的
have
素？
never met?
的确如此。
That is correct.
既然你俩
If
不
that's the
认
case,
识，
then Lu Shiwen indeed
罗
has
氏
no reason to frame you.
先生，情
Shen,
况对我
things
们好
aren't
像不……
looking good for
沈
us.
先生，
Mr. Shen, could you be mistaken?
不
No
会的
way, Shen's deduction
先生的
have
推理
never been wrong.
推理，
Deduction?
那
More
只是
like
你们的疑虑。
one-sided statement.
证据呢？
Where's the
你们有
proof? Do
吗？
you have any? You
请
think
凭那
that
颗木
wood
茬
chip
吗？
is enough?
这个嘛，
Lu Shiwen also has certain truth to his words.
沈先生，
Mr. Shen, do you have any
有
further
进一步的证
evidence to
据。
support your
如
claim?
果没有证
Using
据
him
的
without
话，
proof is difficult and
确
risks
实无
putting
法
me in a
告发
tough
罗
spot
世
if
文。
you're wrong.
早就听说自诩
There
侦
are
探的人中，
shameless
也有
people
不少无耻
who
之徒。
claim to be detectives.
今日
Never
算是遇到
thought
了。
I'd meet one today.
沈先生，
Mr. Shen, you ain't got no
目
proof?
前还没有。
Not at the moment.
那就只能把你们
Then
都
you
抓回
leave
去
me。no choice but to
大刑伺候。
seize y'all and punish y'all with torture. Damn it.
都推理到这
I
一步，
managed to come so far with my
还是
detection.
要被他逃掉吗？
Deduction? Am I really going to let him escape?
先生，
Shen,
你再努力
try to
想
think
想，
harder.
是
Could
不
it
是
be
还漏掉了
that
什么线索？
you missed some kind of clue? Yeah. Something on his table was missing and his code is missing also.
你不是说过吗？
Didn't you always say
你对
that
你
you
的
were
记忆
really
宫殿很
confident
有
in
自
your
信，
memory palace?
能告发罗世文的
Evidence
证据
that can be
一定
used to
还存在于
accuse
这个
Lo
房间之
Shiwen
中。
must still be in this room.
凡有接触，
Our contact
必留痕迹。
traces. The evidence
证据
not
不是不存在，
non-existent, but instead
只是未被发。
undiscovered.
以本物之相，
All
及
objects
本事之
and
相，
all images
次第
settled
安顿
in
于
different
各处所。
locations, sequentially.
桌上
Something is missing.
到底缺少了什么东西呢？
Handwritten manuscript, porcelain, inkfoil, calligraphy brush hold. An handwritten manuscript. Because he has something in his hand.
书桌上缺少的东西
The，thing that was missing from the
是
table
罗佩的
was
手稿。
Lope's manuscript.
砚台上的素墨还没
Ink
有
on the
完全凝
inkstone
结，
has yet
毛笔
dried,
上的
and
墨也
one
未
of
干。
the calligraphy brushes has not dried out yet
说明
either.
昨晚有人在书
It
桌前，
indicates someone was
写过东
writing
西
at the desk last night.
可能是罗佩。
It could have been Lope
也可
or
能是
Lo
假扮成
Shiwen
罗佩的
who
罗
was
世文。
impersonating
谁
Lope. The
现场都应该
manuscript
留
should
下手
have
写的
been
书
left
稿
at。the scene, unless someone took it
那
away.
些书稿，
When
是
was
什
the
么时候被
manuscript taken
这
away?
件事
Could have been
我应该有
an
印象的。
impression of this matter.
调查这张书桌的时候，
When investigating the desk,
总有一
I
种微
felt a
妙的异样
strange
感。
gasp
要么
onto
这，
this feeling.
那将是潜藏在我
It
记
will
忆
be
中
the
的。
case hidden
关键。
inside my memory. He has something in his hand.
想起来了，
I remember
数字
now.
警示。
I saw a manuscript on the
我曾
desk
见
when
到
I
过桌上
first
摆着书稿。
awoke. That
这是调
was
查书桌
that's
时，
why I felt odd during
说
investigation.
明书稿
This
是我醒来
means
之后
the
被拿走的。
manuscript was taken after I
有人在调查过程中，
someone
藏匿了线索。
concealed this clue during
是
investigation.
谁？
Who was it? Why
为
would they do this?
可能性
The
最大
most
的，
likely person would be
当
the
然是凶
murderer.
手。
However, there are still other possibilities.
其他
Other
的可能，
possibilities? Oh no, he has another guy inside his head.
其他的可能性
What?
出现的概率有多高？
What's the probability of the emergence of other possibilities?
非常低。
Very low. Aside from the
现
murderer,
场除凶手
no
之
one
外，
else on the scene had
没人
the
有动力藏
motive
匿
to
线索。
conceal
我
clues.
们对这些低概率事件的
So,
态度是
how do we treat low probability events?
暂不列入假
We
设。
temporarily exclude them from our hypothesis.
我现在很忙，
I am really
你可以
busy
走开吗？
right now. Would you go away?
我在帮你梳理
I'm
案
helping
情
you
呢。
sort out your case,
Ah,
cried
真-
detective. Oh my god!
假设凶手在调
Assuming
查
the
过程
murderer
中
hid inside
藏匿了书稿，
this manuscript must be very
这份书稿
important
对
to
他
them.
书稿里
What could be written
到
in
底写了什么？
manuscript?
作案动机、
The motive,
关
the
键证据、
evidence, as well
死亡遗
or
言，
was the manuscript itself valuable?
可能性太多了。
Valuable? There are too many possibilities.
你更应该问
This
的
is the
问题是：
question you're supposed to be.
为什么白
Why
天冒着
would
风险也要
something
拿走的
you
东
risk
西，
taking
当
away
天
in
晚上却
broad
没有拿
daylight
走？
left behind that night? It appeared after the crime? They forgot it at the scene. I like the scene right
虽然有
now.
些
What
难
the
以
fuck?
置信，
Although it sounds unbelievable,
但似乎凶
the
手在
murder
离开
forgot
现场
something
时，
when they left the scene.
再次进入
In
现场，
returning, he recognized the manuscript's
他意识到
importance and took the risk of keeping
本案
it.
是蓄谋杀人，
This had to be a
诡计是事先计
premeditated
划好的，否则无法做
premeditated
到如此
murder
环环相扣。
planned in advance, able to achieve such
凶手又是个心思缜密的人，
the murderer is a
现场也
very
是经他处理过的。
meticulous person. They also recognize the crime scene.
什么样的事？
What kind of thing could they have done?
真的每
Are
件
you
事
sure
情都
that
在凶手的计
everything
划之
went
中？
according to the murderer's plan?
是的，
That's right,
有
there
件
was
事
one thing that the
凶手
murder
确实
could
忘
not have planned.
凶手计划之外
Or
的
was
事
not part of the murder's plan? My arrival. An impersonating Lope.
情，连罗世文自己
Even
都说，
Lucy Wen himself
他
said
不可
that
能
he
事先知道
would
我
not
会来访。
possibly have known of my
但
arrival.
不管他是怎么
However,
说
he
的，
actually designed a locked
他
room
事实上设计了一
especially
个
for this crime.
我成为这个杀人计划
Must
的一部分。
that part of this
这本身
that
就是
I
最
am
不
a
合理
part of his murder plan.
那如果
What if we haven't
你
appeared
没有
then?
出现呢？
They would not commit murder? Have another plan. Like suicide!
显然，
Evidently, the
凶手还有
murderer
另
had
一个
another
杀人
murder
计划。
plan, which was his original plan.
凶手没料
The
到我会中
murderer's
途到
plan
场，
was foiled by my
并坚持要
surprise
见罗
visit
佩。
and
打断了原
insistence
计划的执
on
行。
meeting Lope.
得知我与罗佩素未谋
Realizing
面后
I，had never met
他
Lope,
临时改变计
he
划，假扮罗佩引我进屋，
improvised
想让
and
我当替
posed
罪
as
羊。
him to
那么
friend.
凶手原本的计划
So
是？
what was the murderer's original plan? Falsify Lope's suicide.
如果我没有出
If
现，
I had not appeared
这间密室
here,
中
there would
就
have
只剩
been
下了罗佩的尸
only
体。
Lope's
很
corpse.
显然，
Evidently,
凶手原本
the
的计划
murderer's
是让罗佩
original
在密室
plan
中杀
was
死
to
自己。
make Lope
他
kill
想
himself in the
说
lock.
原计划是伪造自杀，
If the
消失
original
的书
plan
稿
was
中
to
就有可能藏有。
falsify a suicide, what could be hidden within the manuscript? A suicide note.
我知道了，
It is clear to me
现场
now.
必然会有一份遗
There
书。
must have been a suicide note left on the scene. Yeah.
沈先生，你再磨磨
If you
蹭蹭
keep
赖着不走，本国可
Dawdling
就要动
around,
粗
I'm
了。
gonna have to resort to violence. Hold on.
张知县，
The Chang
Mabuto.
officer, I am now aware of
我已经
all the
知晓
murderous schemes.
我
I
沈
Shen
仲平
Jumping promised to uncover the truth.
大人，不必再听他妖
But
言惑
Chang,
众。
there's no need to listen to these fabrications any longer.
看你如此在
Seeing how much
意，
this bothers you,
本
I
官
actually would like to
反
give
倒
Mr.
想
Shen
再
another chance.
沈先生，
Mr. Shen, although I
说吧。
believe you are at the end of your
虽
rope,
然
you may begin.
我与罗世文素不
Lucian
相
and
识，
I are complete
却能成为他
strangers,
密
yet
室杀
I
人轨
became
迹
a
中的核
crucial
心一
part
环。
of his
是因
scheme
为
because
罗世文临时
Lucy
改变了
Wen
计划，
improvised his plan.
而他原本的计划
His original plan was to
是伪造
falsify
罗佩在
Lope's suicide.
原计划是伪造自杀
To
吗？
falsify a suicide?
沈
Mr.
先生，
Shen, do you have
你的
any
这个
evidence?
根据我的
I
推理，
believe the murderers
凶手在
accidentally
离开
left
现
the
场
forged suicide note
不慎将一份
you
伪造
when
的
you
遗书
fled the scene.
哦，还有这
There
种
was
事？
such a thing.
沈先生，
Mr. Shen, how could
都
you
到
be
这个时
so full of
还在
yourself
信口雌
at a
黄。
time like this?
你要是有什么遗
If you
书，
found a suicide
就拿出
note,
来给大家
you got
看。
out for everyone to see then.
若伪造
If
遗
you
书
really
已是
did
伪
for
真，
watch
本
some
古立
kind
马
of
将罗
suicide
世文
note
拿
in
下
my buffalo, she went in an instant.
马捕头，
Officer, may I ask you a
问。
question?
你说，
Go on
我
then.
初醒来
When
时
I，first awoke, I remember
曾
seeing
见
a
到
piece
书
of
桌上
paper
铺
on
着
the
一张
desk.
纸。
Did you see it?
你这
Did
一
you see
说
it?，
好
Oh,
像还真
that
是
you。mention it. I think there was.
不过，又
But
好
then
像
again,
记
I
不太
don't
清
remember
了。
that clearly either.
马捕头曾反复强
Absumai,
调，
you have repeatedly
绝不允许
stressed
任何
that
人
no
破坏
one
现
is
场。
allowed to tamper with the crime scene.
然而在调查时，
However, during investigations,
凶
the
手就是在
murderer
您的眼
secretly
皮子底下
hid。the note under your nose.
我们一起再搜
Let
查一
us
次房
search the
间。
room again and
只要
find
找到
the
遗书，
suicide note.
沈先
Mr.
生，
Shen, I advise
我劝
you to
你不要
stop
再
studying for time.
你编故事的
Your
能力
ability to
真
make
是
up
比我们这
stories
些
is
写
even
小
better
说的
than
都要
us
强。
novelists.
沈先
Mr.
生，
Shen, I have already heard a
今
handful of
日
deductions today.
你的分析虽
Although
然
your
听着都
deductions
挺有
sound
道
quite
理，
reasonable after
但
all,
毕
they are
竟
just
只是
one-sided statements.
本官断
I
案。
need to see solid
还是需
evidence to
要
settle
看到
this case.
张大人
Judge
明察
Chang
秋毫。
is so persuasive.
你既然主张屋内有
Since you
伪造
claim
的
that there
遗
is a
书，
suicide
你
note,
就
you have 有 the
有义务
obligation to find it.
本官再
I
给
will
你
give
最
you one
后一
last
次机
chance
会
to
指
point out
出，
where exactly that
你说的
suicide note
遗
you
书
speak of is.
县老爷，
Judge Chang,
其
there's
实
no
一次机
not a
会
big
和
difference
两次
between
机
one
会的差
chance
别
or
也不
two
大。
chances,
在
perhaps.
最后给一
Give
次
me
机
one last
会。
chance. This is what
这
Mr.
是
Shen
神
said
仙。
himself just now.
感谢张知县诚
I
信，
am grateful, Judge
一
Chang.
次机会。
One chance is more than enough. There's
根
no
本就
such
没有这样的
evidence
事。
like that at
那
all.
么，
So, Mr. Shen,
情
please
是
point it out.
先生，咱们只有
道
It's
歉。
here. Here!
遗书
The suicide
就
note
藏在这个
is
地方，
hidden right here.
是是是，
Where?
当然是藏在你
Evidently,
身上。
it is hidden on your person.
你
You
这马
lie.
捕头曾分别搜索
Osama
过屋子
and
内
I
外，
both
没发
searched
现可疑的
inside
纸
and
张。
outside this house, but no note was found.
那封伪造的遗
The only
书，
possibility is that the
只可能
forged
还藏在你
suicide
的身
note
上。
is on your person.
张大人，
Judge
这我
Chang,
只是想在没
does
有明
Shen
确证据的
Chongping
情况
want
下
to search my
做我的
body
什
without
么？
any clear evidence?
我可是癸卯年的
Here?
秀才，见
I'm
官
a
不跪。
scholar of Queen Mao here. I don't kneel before officials.
这个嘛，
Well,
如果要我说的更
if it
清
is
楚一些，
necessary to make myself more clear, this
那就
is
是这
the
样。
exact location. Exact!
那种东西，怎么可能藏在我身上？
What? How could that possibly be hidden on me?
看你的表
The
情，
manuscript missing
桌上
should
遗
be
失的
the
书
book
稿
that you have been
就是你
holding
手上一
this
张
entire
伪
time.
造的遗书一定
The
也藏在
forged
里面。
suicide note must be hidden within it. No, that's not.
马捕头，
Come on,
把那
take
本
this
书
book for
收。
examination.
罗世文，你给我站好
Stay
别
where
动
you！are. Don't
把
you
手
dare
中的书
move.
交给本
Hand
捕。
over that book.
你
You what?
你别过来！
Ah! Don't come near me.
小子，不
You
许
punk!
进书！
Stop eating the books. Stop! Stop that! Look, there actually was a piece of paper folded in there. In here.
我曾于死
I inked a
亡
pact with
前
death
夕，
and waited his arrival
静候
patiently.
他的
Finally,
到
finally
来。
knocked on my door.
烦请侄
A
儿世
trouble,
文
my
处
last
理我
of
身
kin.
后之事，
So she win
一
to
切
handle my
从
affairs.
简即可。
Please keep matters simple.
沈先生
An
料事如神
accurate，
还真是一张遗书。
Foretelling. Mr. Shen, this is indeed a suicide note.
罗世文，
Your Sherwin,
忘恩
you
负义的小兔崽
ungrateful
子！
little bastard.
我翁对你也曾不爱有加，
Master Lo treated you with love and care. How could you do something like this to him?
今天
I'm gonna
我要
sharpen
拿
my
你这小
sword
子的脑瓜子
with
磨
that
掉！
with that head of yours. If that's the last thing I do,
你
that's
你胡
that's
说
nonsense.
是他对不起
The
我。
one who let me down.
罗世文，
So,
这么
Lo
说你是承认
Sherwin,
自己杀害罗贝
are
了
you admitting that you killed Lo Pei?
污蔑？
Slander lies. No, it wasn't
罗
me.
世文，无论
No,
你
she
和罗佩
went
之间
no
有何
matter the
恩怨，
circumstances. Murder was
Don't
not an
forget to
option,
更不该
nor
构陷无
was
辜。
friending the innocent.
沈先生，
Mr. Shen, could you
不知能否
recall
为
the
本官
sequence of
梳
events
理一下
in
整
this
个
entire
案子？
case for me?
秉正大人，
Sure. The,
罗
nin-
世文最开
the
始的计划
initial plan
其
was
实
to
是你
track
晕
Lo
罗
Pei
佩，
and use the
用衣柜中
ribbon
的那卷布
in the
带
wardrobe
杀
to
害
kill
他，
him.
然后利用门栓诡
Using
计
the door latch,
制
he could
造他在
create
密闭
an
的房间
illusion
内
of
上
Lo
吊自
Pei
杀的假
hanging
象。不料，
However, during
在他
this
行
act
凶的
of
过程
murder,
中，
I arrived
我突然
unexpectedly
到访，
and
并
this
坚持要见罗
insisted
佩。
eating with low pay.
因此，
Therefore,
他不得不
his
改变
only
计划，
option was to
把先生
advise
嫁
his
祸成
plan
凶手。
and frame Shen for the murder.
在我晕倒后，
Loshiwen
罗
drugged
世文
me,
从柜
killed
子中
Lope, and
将
framed
昏
me
睡
by
的罗佩抬
placing
出
the
并
dagger
杀
in
害
my hand.
然后按原计划弄断门栓，
He
伪造
thereupon
密室。
broke the door latch according to original plan to create a locked room.
却不知天网恢恢，
Not
疏
knowing
而
that
不漏。
justice has long arms,
在现实中杀
how
人，
could murder
跟在小说中
in
想象作案，
reality
就
be
只
the
是一样
same
的。
as the imagination of committing crimes in novels?
死者胸口被刺后
But
流
the
了很多
accused
血，
bled
完成
profusely.
布置所花费的时间也比他预
Profusely.
计的要长。
The accused bled profusely, and it also took longer than expected to set up the scene.
他忙中出乱，
As he was in a
留
hurry,
下了许
there
多
were
漏洞。
many loopholes.
漏洞？
Loopholes?
有什么漏洞？
What loopholes?
在弄断门栓时，
When he broke the
他没
door
注意到封进袖口
latch,
的木叉。
he did not notice the woodchip that flew into his sleeves.
他没有时间
He
还
had
原
no
布袋
time
与
to
整理衣
recognize
柜，
to
只能将那
reorganize
卷
the
布袋塞
wardrobe
入其中，
and
再
simply
将衣柜反锁。
stuffed the rim into the gloves pile.
不料，
Without
袖口的木
notice,
叉留
the
在了上锁
woodchip
的衣柜
slipped
里。
out from his and was left in the locked wardrobe.
最致命的，
The most
当然
fatal
是他
one
竟然忘
was
了把
that
遗
he
书带走，
actually forgot
只能在案发后
the suicide note.
为此
So he took
他拿走
away
了
the
桌上的书稿，
manuscript from the table
想
and
藏
hid
木于
them.
林，掩。我说的没错吧，
I'm mistaken,
罗
Lu
世
Shiwen.
文，你
You are the culprit
杀
who
害罗
murdered
佩
Lu
的小
Pei.
不，
None of you
你们
truly
根本不懂，
understand. That's
那
mine.
是属于
It
我的东
belongs
西
to。me. All of this is
怎么会？
mine.
怎
How
么
could
会？
this? How could
我
I? No way.
我竟然……
Ah,
这小子居然
unconsciousness.
直接晕了过去。
Look at this punk.
沈
He
先生，
fainted.
此案
Mr. Shen, your
峰回
performance
路
has
转，
impressed me deeply.
不仅在短
Not
时
only
间
were
内
you able to
洗
clear your
清了
name,
自己
you
的
also
冤屈，
uncovered the culprit.
了不起！
Extraordinary.
不过
However, I still have a glimmer of doubt.
大人请讲。
Right, tell. Your Honor,
我刚比较
the
了遗
handwriting
书
in
上
the
的字
suicide
迹
note
与罗
and
佩
Lopez's
手稿上的
manuscript
字
is
迹，两者
strikingly
颇吻。
similar.
罗世文尚未
Lu
承认
Shiwen
罪行，
has not
杀人
confessed
的
and
动
his
机
motive
亦不
is
清
not
晰。
clear. This
若那遗
case
书是真
faces
的
many
本案难免
variables.
再生变数。
I think Lu Shiwen is the original author of all the books he wrote. And Lope took his manuscripts and said it with his own name. That's why he just told us right now that all of this right here is his.
如果想要此
In
案
order
成
for
为铁
this to
案，
become an
还需要找到
ironclad
更多的
case,
证据。
more evidence needs to be found. Am I correct?
哦，对对
Yes,
对，
that's right.
不知沈先
What
生
do you
有
recall, Mr. Shen?
罗世文假扮罗佩
Lu
时，
Shiwen wore
穿着他
Lopez's
的
coat
风衣
when
外
he
套，
was impersonating
那
him.
件外套
The
从案发
coat
现
is
场，
missing.
应该是在
He
罗世文第
probably
一次
took
离
the
开
coat
现
when
场
he
时
first
被
left
他
the
带走
scene.
了。
He must have
他一定有，
compelling reason.
哦，
What reason is that?
我猜
I suspect it was stained with
罗
the
世文是穿着那
victim's
件，
blood.
还有带蒙汗药的
The
潮包，
trapped rice cake as well.
也
Lu
在布置完
Shiwen
现场
must
后
have been taking them away.
留给他处理的时
He
间有
didn't
限，
have much time to
这些
deal
东
with
西
these items, so they
还在某
could
个地
still
方
be
藏
hidden
着。
somewhere.
这个嘛，
Well, Officer Ma, what do you reckon?
如果发现罗
If
世
we
文
find
藏匿
out
了
that
血
Lu
液，
Shiwen is hiding a
此案必然
bloodstained
是
coat,
铁案
then
了
the case is closed.
我这就派人搜索去。
I will send people out to search for it right now, right away. Yeah, well,
Hmm.
obviously he has it.
这一来，剩
What's
下的
left
就
on
是
this
程
matter
序性
is
的事
all
了。
pro-
今天委屈沈
Truly,
先
you
生
have
了，
suffered
咱们一
injustice
同
today.
离开此地吧。
Mr. Shen, let's leave this place together. Nice! Good! Yay! Case solved.
案子破了，
And you don't seem
先生看起来
particularly
不是
happy
很
even
开
though the
心。
case is closed.
是因为
Is it
还没
because
搞
you
清
still
楚
haven't
作案动
figured
机
out
吗
the motive?
这个不着
Don't
急
worry
了，
about it.
等罗
We'll
世文
just
醒
go and
来再
ask
去问问就是
Lu
了。
Shiwen after he wakes up. Well, I think I know the motive. Because he is the original author of all the books.
阿福，
author.
你可还记得我
Do
来
you
找罗佩
remember
的
the
原因？
reason why I came to visit
是为了
Lopay?
查3年前
For
英
the
国伦敦
investigation of the
先生哥
unsolved
哥的那
case of
起
Shen's
悬。
brother in London 3 years ago.
先生说过，
You said that
罗佩的
Lopay's
书稿
novel was
似乎与
related
那
to
起
the
案件有
unsolved
关。
case on your brother.
那起案子，
Due
因
to
为
the
案发地点的特
particularity
殊
of
性，
the location of the crime,
苏格兰
Scotland
场下
Yard
令榜
ordered
接触过案件细
secrecy,
节的人，
including me.
连我在
Perhaps
内，
no more than 5
他也
people
不超
have
过
been
5个。
exposed to the detail of this case.
我无意中在护报上
Recently, I
看到一
stumbled
部
upon
连
a
载的
new
侦探小
detective
说，
fiction published in Shanghai News.
就是罗佩写的
Is,
那部《
is
董
it the
事一阵》吗？
confined room mystery written by Lopay?
是的，
It is correct.
按理说，
A novelist
这
living
个
in
远在湖南乡镇里的侦探
Hunan
小说家
would not possibly
不应该与
have
伦敦那桩案
connection
子有
to
什
the
么。
London case.
但诡异的是，
What was eerie about this matter was,
先生，
then,
那
could it be that
罗佩小说
the
中的作
details
案
of
细
the
节
crimes written in Lopez'
那
novel
桩案
are
子
exactly the
一模
same
一
as
样。
the...
唉，罗佩
But
这
that
一
Lopez is
死，
dead, we've lost another lead.
眼下仅存的希
Our
望
only hope is
是
Lu
昏迷中的
Shiwen.
罗世文，
Perhaps he will know
也许
of something, but he's
他会知道
still。unconscious.
既然这样，
If that's the case,
如
why don't we
先去吃个早点
go
吧。
grab some breakfast, Shen?
先生，
Let
跟
me
你
tell you
说，
something, Shen.
刚我路
I
过一家
walked
小吃
past
摊，
this food stall earlier.
那里卖的臭
The
豆腐，
fermented
闻起来
bean
特别
curd
香。
they were selling smelled really yummy. Hey. 2 hours later.
啊，还是外
The
面
air
比较
outside
好
is indeed much better.
先生，
Chen,
我
let's
们
go
去
and
吃糖
have
油粑
some
粑吧。
sweet fried
你
dough
不是刚跟
twists.
张之相拍胸脯，
Did you
说要帮
just
他找血衣？
promise Judge Shang to help him find the code?
既然阿福兄弟愿意帮忙，
Since Alf was willing to help
寻
it,
获血衣，
it is certain that we will soon find Lopez's code.
麻布头
Officer Ma,
不
you
必安排衙役
needn't
们去找
arrange
了。
for sorties to research anymore.
是。
Okay.
我这不是
I just
想
want
找
to
个
find
理
a
由出来
reason to
转
go
转
out for a walk.
在衙门里干等了一
We
上午，
waited in the
那
court
罗世
all
文还没
morning.
醒，
Lord Shiwen
可
still
把我
hasn't
闷坏了。
awakened. It's really
那待
boring.
会儿知县问起来，你打算怎么交差
If？the judge asks, how will you explain yourself?
这不
Well,
还有先
I
生吗？
count on you, Shen.
我可没答应帮忙。
I didn't agree to help.
唉，
Sun
瞬间没
lost
有
the
心情
mood
找
to
好
look
吃
for
的了。
delicious food.
走不走？
Are you coming or not?
要
罗
Where?
世文家，
Roshinman's house.
他首次作案，
It was his
经
first
验不足，时间有
crime.
紧，
There might be
不定会。
clues.
嘿嘿，
And you
先生
come
的
up
思
with
路
the
就是
direction
清晰
so。clearly. Wait, I want to do something. I want to back and back and back and back and back. And then I want to copy and paste PNG tuber so I have a double in here. Doubled. So then I can put it down there. And this one I will leave open, closed. And then I want to do like a filter. What was it? User defined shader, load from text of file, border. I want to give me a border. Oh, I cannot give me a border. Oh, I can, but it's not what I was looking for. Damn. Border shader. Circle. Corner. I have a border for my drawing thing. I will look there. Filter. have to open this one first, and then we do this. And then I can see my borders over on off, on off, on off, off, on. Ah, here's a border. Alpha border. Aha! That's what it was called. Alpha border. Alpha border. So for the thickness, yeah, now I can have a border. But I want the border color to be white. Ooh. No, I'm a sticker. Oh! I can see I missed some spots to erase. Have a cutoff? Oh, I see. Oh, ah! This looks better. Oh, yeah. I think. Kinda. Then I can make it thicker or smaller. Like that. 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 Oh my god. Oh, hello? Oh, I stopped speaking. Okay. Da 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 da. It's going till here. What the fuck? Oh, no border? Then I also I wanted to see if I can do a shadow. No? Don't I have something for giving me a shadow? Illusion, fish eye, filter, color, emboss, edge, rank, doodle, drawing, lit pixel, dark, cylinder, color grade, circle, shader, cell shader, cartoon, burn, blotch, box, bloom, blink, blend, background, removal, ASCII, animated, alpha. I don't have something to give me shadow. Because I want to give me a shadow so bad. I'm fixated on it right now. I cannot think about anything else. OBS add-on. Draw close shadow. Wait, can I do with a shadow? With the close stroke, can I give me a shadow? Because I saw I have stroke. I have glow. Oh, nope. Nope. Nope, nope. I'm so glowy. I'm so glowy. Here it is. I want to download it. Good. Let's do the installer. Then I don't have to do anything. This would be the easiest one. Correct. Open. Yes. Next. Wait, do I have to close it? Should be finished now, right? But I think I when someone would install an add-on for OBS, you have to like close OBS first before you can use it. Yeah, I think I have to reload the app. Yeah, I think so too. Ah. And I see right now I'm kind of floating. What's that? Oh damn! Hello. Oh, I'm finding things. Wow, so many things. That? I'm so sharp. I see. Huh? Uh-huh. The fork. Okay. I played enough. Let's go down again. A little bit. Okay. Hit another! Here. This is not the direction where she once helped us. Also, we have to go left. Sayo was murdered. God bless me. His nephew is the murderer. That ungrateful Lo, she went. Yes, it is him. He is even a scholar. Yes, shame on him. Oh yeah, he's living there. That's correct. Sorry, Officer Ma has issued an order that no one is allowed to enter. Further, do you remember us? We are the detectives who solved the low pay case this morning. I remember you're the accomplice. Accomplice is not allowed to enter. Sorry, dear. We were entrusted by Judge Chang to search for evidence. Please let us in. Alright, go in then. Oh, the poor guy. He believes everything we say. Or we didn't lie. Lord has instructed if it's detective. Chen investigating the case. We should cooperate. Yeah, we should. Your words really work. Yeah, they do. Naza, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Oh, we are like hours live right now. Like, I should like stop the stream in a few minutes. I'm doing good too. That's so good to hear. The words really work. I'm good at words. Enter the house. It's quite hot. Not only is it hot, but it's also very stuffy. It is crazy that the demo is so long. I play it for like 2 hours now. It's not only is it hot, but it's also very stuffy. Yes, it is. It's just the beginning of autumn. Why did he start to burn charcoal? Does Lo Shiwen have a weak body and cover himself with a quilt? Even in the hot summer? Afu, don't make assumptions. And let's finish the search as soon as possible and leave quickly. Newspaper on the floor. Oh yeah, this is his room. A wooden bed. Judging from the color of the wood, it has been around for quite some years. I want to see this one. Bottom shelf. I wonder what's in this cabinet. Let's open it, see. Many crumpled papers are falling out. Let's see what is written inside. What is your opinion so far about the game? It is very interesting. We are... I understood that we are like in a time zone like far, far back in the day. But the more you play... Like, I think it's like... a time frame of life where we play these characters and we will play them again in the modern time and so on and so on. But it's quite interesting. Time flew so fast when I play this game. Incredible. But I also have to read so much, which is good, there was something on the wall. It's missing. But yeah, what I was trying to say was that my words which I speak, it's kind of hard for me to pronounce. And yeah. Common events repeat often in history, yeah? That's true, but I don't think like the story will repeat, but the characters. We can play them in modern time and so on. In different time zones of life. You can play them. But not like the same story. You know? Because so up here that we have different solvings of the people. Like this one is chapter 2. It's a different story then, but like they look different then. They look different. Oh my god, I can equip it. I can change their clothing. What? I like this. I like that one. No, I like this one the most. I love brown color. I don't like this. That's okay. This one is odd. I like this one most. I will let them stay as they were. Because I don't really like the other clothings. This is my favorite one and this one. The other ones are cute but not quite for me. Yeah. I like this one. But this one is funny. Like, looks cool. And I don't like the outfit with short hair. Short hair? I get what you mean. Skins. Yeah, skins! So the victim turned into the killer and the killer turned into the victim. Jen, it appears that all the crumpled papers in this cabinet are discarded novel manuscripts. Very likely. I didn't expect that Liu Shiwen was actually writing novels. Then what do you think of his writing? His ideas are unique, but his writing techniques are not yet mature enough. Is writing technique important, Chen? Oh, so he wasn't the... I don't even know the German name. Author. I was just writing in my Google translator, but I didn't write the word I was looking. But then it was clicking. Certainly, if one only has ideas without proper technique, it is hard to create a good story. Clearly, Liu Shiwen was not satisfied on writing either. Having crumpled paper balls he is not wanting. Indeed, Luoxiwen's life seems rather awkward. It seems that someone is helping to improve his writing technique. These few sheets of paper all have notes written in delicate and elegant handwriting. Top shelf. Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes, The Adventure of the Naivety Case of Identity. Translation of the Sherlock Holmes series written by Arthur Conan Doyle. And don't you think the middle of the bookshelf feels particularly empty? Yes, judging from the imprints on the partition, there used to be some big vessels in the middle of the bookshelf. They are now gone. Someone used a fountain pen on the table to write some. And who is depicted on this portrait? It's Moriarty, the criminal mastermind from Sherlock Holmes series. Luoxiwen hung the portrait of the criminal mastermind here, so he could see him while writing. It seems like he admires him quite a bit. I do so too, because, I don't know, it's quite romantic. With the dynamic between Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty. Even though Moriarty wasn't the original concept from the author from Sherlock Holmes, but the society then established Moriarty as Sherlock Holmes' rival. It's quite romantic though. But I still don't like the idea of stealing someone's OC and making money with him. Because so many people use Sherlock Holmes as their own moneymaker, as per se. Or they change his story. Like, the author of Sherlock Holmes didn't make it clear that he had a sister. It was just said in the book that he had a sibling, but not a sister. And many people mistaken the words, yeah, if I had a sister, I would be mad if my sister would do this. Like, it was a hypothetical answer of something someone else did, which was a sister from someone else. And then he proceeded to say these words. And many people then mistaken it and took it for serious and thought like he had a sister. But it was never said in all the books the original author from Sherlock Holmes wrote. But like, movies make movies and movies make money, so people then decided to make movies for Sherlock Holmes' sister, Sherlock Holmes' brother, Sherlock Holmes' rival, even though they all didn't really was part of his life from the original author for Sherlock Holmes. Which I think is quite sad when someone else is stealing your OC and makes money with it and changes his all personality and story, but leaves the name, leaves the original story behind it. I don't know. Arthur Conan Doyle is a legendary writer. Sherlock Holmes is his most famous figure, but he wrote also other credits. Yeah, I had to. Hello. I wanted to look up if it was man or a woman, because in my head it was a woman who read at him, but it was a man actually. I always thought Doyle is a woman name. But it's like the last name and not the first name. Yeah. This is the report about low pay, but the faces of both people in the photos were repeatedly punctured. This should be an act of venting anger. Eventually hears his dad? I don't know. How much resentment must have been in Lord Shiwen's heart? This wall is a bit strange. This blank space on the wall seems to be cleaner than the rest. Can you analyze the possible reasons for it? Something hung there. A Frankenstein's monster was Mary something. Google. No, I think you're right. There used to be calligraphy for a painting hanging on, but it was recently taken down. Exactly. Wow, isn't this delivery food box from House Snacks? Don't eat it. I think it's the poison rice cakes. The snack shop is quite famous locally. Let me see what delicious food is in the box. Alfred, don't touch other people's belongings without permission. Anyway, Lucio Wen won't be back. What a pity to let it go to waste. I will take care of it instead. He is so cute. So, what's the word? Cheeky. He is so cheeky. Very shallow. A basket of steamed buns. They are all mine. Don't eat them. Is he now falling down? It's so hot here. These buns have stayed here for 6 hours. Be careful, they might be spoiled. Don't worry, Shen, it's not spoiled. These steamed buns are incredibly delicious. Oh, okay. So you just ate them. And there are some pills in this bottle. Could they be a knockout drug? Let's take a look. Smoking cassination pills. Doesn't this? Louis Shiwen smoke opium too? That's highly possible. Now we can look up the wardrobe. Oh my god, the wardrobe is locked. The padlock on the top is similar to the one on Lope's house. And should I try to open it? Yeah, sure. Why not? Naturally, you should open it. If I were Lord Shiwen, I would definitely have the bloodstained coat in the wardrobe. Would be kinda stupid though. Alright, it's up to you. I assume detectives. There's a woman! She's dead! Oh my god! And we are here alone with her. Oh no! Oh no! Now we will be again accused of murder. This can't be! Oh my god! Wait, no, they can't because she's dead for hours now and we were here for like 10 minutes. So we are out of it. I assume detectives in books and games always need a sidekick because it would be weird if they always talk about their thoughts, what's going on. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes firstly had a Skullhead with which he talked to. Because he hadn't someone else. Kinda cute.
是一具女尸。
It's a female body and she has been dead for some time. This is the girl we saw a day ago at night when we were going to the house where the murder was happening. Like I said to you guys, go to her, go back, talk to her, what is happening? But no, she's running away, so she doesn't want to talk. Let's go away. No! What the fuck? Now she's dead. We could have intervene this fast and save her life. What?
昨天晚上
Did we
我
see
们是不
her
是
last night?
见过他？
Yes, we did.
沈先生，
Mr. Shen,
我
I
好像
think
听
I
到
heard
屋
someone
内有人叫。
at the house.
这
What's this? In
因为
another body, someone died.
难
Could
道
it be Lucy went again?
军爷，
Dude, let's
不忙
not
下
rush
脚
to conclusion.
先容我们调查一
Allow
下
us
尸
to
体。
examine the body first. Then this is the girl we encountered by the creek last night. She has bloody nails. She fought for her life. And her... Yeah, she was struggling, and she was like... How do you say it? I forgot the word. Strangled. She was strangled. Strangled. Yeah, strangled. I also saw her photo on the newspaper. Yeah. According to that article, her name is Leo Picheng, editor at the Golden Words Publishing House. She was a long-time partner of Luo Pei, and she was responsible for editing all of his books. How did Miss Leo die? We can only determine that after a thorough examination of the body. Nails first. Hands. 11 mortars were found on the wrist of the body. Abrasions and contusions on the fingerprints with minor bleeding. Fingernails and surrounding skin damage possibly from scratching of common defensive wounds in strangulation cases suggesting victims struggled before death. Lava mortars is present at the ankles. There is a stiffness present on the toe joint. The deceased's face is noticeably and swollen with blush purple color. It's probably because of strangulation of the neck and obstruction of blood flow. Yep, he was strangled. Blood foam. There's a smell of rice, yes. It is crumbs from a rice cake. She ate it too! Could it be that a girl like you ate the rice cake with nugget tracks? That's possible. There is a deep red mark below the throat with localized discoloration and epidermal peeling. There seems to be a symptom of fractured laryngeal cartilage. This is a fatal injury. She was strangled to death. The strangulation mark is thick, long, no sign of finger pressure or wrist-shaped nail mark. It shows a weapon was used. Murderer may have used a rod-like object to strangle the victim. What is this? There are also two vertical marks, evenly distributed on the surface. Afu, this needs to be documented separately. This game uses also very advanced English words, some I also never or rarely heard. Yeah, they write their sentences very long and precise, and it's harder for me to read also because I always think like, oh, you could say this in like 3 words, and they take like 2 whole sentences, which is good because then I learn more, I read more, I speak more. But it's so hard because they also use many words with like th, many th words. Her jaw joint, neck muscles, upper limb muscles, and leg joints are all exhibiting Exhibiting rigor mortis. Rigor mortis has spread throughout the whole body. No signs of relaxation yet. Oh, is it some kind of drug? Rigor mortis? As in medical terms, they are never easy for native speakers. Oh my god. This game is hard, but it's perfect. What are the results of the investigations? Because I know that when I was playing basketball, we were training with like medicine balls. You know, the big balls which are really heavy, like 4 kilograms and everything, or 8 to 8 kilograms, 4 to 8 kilograms. And we had to dribble with them and play with them basketball to train our arms. So when we played with the normal basketball, it was like nothing. It was like feathers for us. So when I speak harder English, I can talk easier in normal English. You know? Sense. This makes all sense. And in the wardrobe was strangled by a blunt weapon. I think it was also 20 kilogram bolts. I don't know right now. Wait. Let me... Wait. Yeah, no, yeah. 4 to 8 kilograms. Yeah. 4 to 8 kilograms. Wasn't wrong. Yeah, to 10 to 8. Yeah, this one. Exactly these balls. We trained with these ones. Trained with these medical balls. And because we trained with them, normal basketball with normal basketball balls were like nothing. It was like training, playing with feathers after we trained with them. Even German medical terms are always... Me, it's not what I mean. I also learned in medical. The time of her death? What the hell? The biggest one is 100 kilogram? Holy. No. What? No, the biggest one is 15. But I think there was a biggest one which was 20. But we only played to 10. Like we played from 4. Then we had like 6. Then we had 8. And then we had 10. Her body shows total rigor mortis. With no signs of relaxation. The finger and toe joints are stiff. Preliminary assessment indicates that the victim was killed approximately 14 hours ago. But the time of death can be influenced by various factors. My judgment may not be precise. It will be advisable to have a coroner conduct further examinations for accurate analysis. It's good that she did not die during my shift. I wonder when you came on duty. Was there anyone else who rotated shifts with you? Afternoon, not long before I came on duty, Officer Ma assigned only me, not guard. It is currently 2 p.m., which means that you arrived less than 2 hours ago. It seems that you have limited information as well. Then, what should I do next? It's a murder case. Go and report to Judge Chang right away. Then, what should we do next? We need to reinvestigate this room from the perspective of the crime scene. Then, it's really hot in this room. I will extinguish the cockwell brazier. And look, this is partially burnt fabric, isn't it? This is silk. From its color and pattern, it looks the same type of fabric as Lopez's lost coat. Could this be the bloodstained coat we have been looking for? Lu Xingwen was wearing that overcoat when he disguised himself as Lu Pei. But is it possible to burn a whole coat in like such a little thing without any troubles? Me too, like 5 kilograms, 7.5 kilograms, 10 kilograms. Yeah! And then the feeling after you trained with them and then played with the normal basketballs, it was so nice. It was such a nice feeling. I loved it. I love to train with the medicine balls just to play with the normal basketball afterwards. It was such a nice feeling. I feel like no heavy at all. The fabric is quite distinctive, so I don't think I could mistakenly identify it. It seems that Lu Xingwen used the carcoy brazier to burn the evidence. There's a possibility of that. Carcoy brazier that burned out not long ago. Still warm, was lit this morning. Fragments of the code were... Although they remain only fragments, but these should be enough to report to Judge Shang. The woodbed. We already saw it. Why do we have to do it again? Oh! We found footprints! Ah, it's our own footprints. Sometimes the absence of evidence can be just as important as the presence of evidence. Oh. Yeah, because of the rice cake. Shouldn't we like take off the portrait? The most suspicious is the words on the paper must be related to the case. It would be great if you could recover the words from the paper. Can't we use like refills and everything? I don't know. no, ich hab... Oh. So everything. We go out again. We have to have something on us, right? Like this one. Oh no, they do it! This is what I wanted! This is what I wanted. I want them to like add this stuff and then... Yeah! This is what I wanted! Oh my god! I didn't know how I could add it. I only need to learn the Chinese alphabet signs. Actually, we don't need now. Normally I'm finished, but I want to everything because I'm autistic. I want make sure there's no layer of code I can't do anymore. Okay, I think I cannot add any more color. Yeah, it's full of color. Full of color. Some parts are darker than others. Yeah, it's because of the game. When I go over this spot right here or right here, it won't get darker. And it won't get lighter here. It stays the same. The game. The words appear. Take a look and see what it says. Books were written by Luo Shiwen in the quad Luo Pei, received as editor responsible. I knew it! An ultimatum, if not reported extraordinary measures, never tolerate. Many words did not come through clearly, it's fragment and intermittent. The text is not complete. This should be the second half of a letter. It seems that Luo Shiwen is accusing Luo Pei of plagiarizing books. I knew it! This is what I was trying to say. I see it's understandable why Luo Shiwen would react that way when used. Isn't Lopez's editor Leo Peach? Isn't this the reason why Luo Shiwen killed her? It is still difficult to make any conclusion. Huh? After another 30 minutes. What shall we do next?
吕先生是7个时辰前遇害的，命案发生的时间差不多在子夜。你我很可能是最后见到他的人。
Last people to see her.
阿福。
Last night.
昨天晚上你在镇上。
Notice anything unusual?
咱俩
After we separated, I went to find the blacksmith Chao. Then I watched him forge iron all night at the blacksmith workshop. Finally, we prepared all the repair parts I needed. Anything related to the murder case? I really didn't pay attention. Well, that's normal too. And let's go and ask others in town. There might be eyewitnesses.
虽然可以疑
While
事，
it's worth a
但
try,
案件发生在
it's
深夜，
unlikely to have
有目击证人可能
eyewitnesses
性
since
很
the
低。
case happened late at night.
白天说不定更有希
Daytime
望成为
may
突破
offer a
口。
better chance to find witnesses.
白天
Daytime? Wasn't the
案件不是
case
发生
supposed to
在晚
have
上吗？
happened at night?
这么做的理由
The reason
是
for
那盒包
doing
子
so
告诉
was revealed to me by the box of steamed buns.
包
Steamed
包子是
buns,
和
the
出现在屋内
presence of that
与
box
现场的某
inside
条
the
线索
house
存在明显联
contradicts a certain clue at the scene. Yeah, because it's fresh.
这条线索，
This clue is not
与包
contradictory
子
to
是
the
和在
fact
屋
that
内
the
之间
box was inside the
包子是和
house.
出现。
Oh, okay. Damn. This one?
难道
Prevented a
没错。
footprint?
有
Yeah,
人将包
someone
子拿到
brought
了
this
屋内，
into
却
the
没有留下
house.
任何脚印。
But there were no footprints left behind.
这显然是不正
This
常。
is obviously abnormal.
你是说
Are you
有人清理了
suggesting
现
that
场的
someone
脚印？
cleaned up the footprints at the crime
可
scene?
能是送包子的人，
Could be the box deliverer,
也可能
someone
在他之后
else who
还有其
entered
他人。
and left
无
after
论是
him.
谁，此人必定与
Whoever
案
it
件
is,
有重
this
大关
person
联。
is undoubtedly close related to them.
确实，
Indeed,
否则他
otherwise
没有必要
there
清理
would be
现场的
no
脚印。
need for it. Clean up the footprints of the
被清
scene.
理掉的不
More
只是
than
脚印
just，footprints were
屋
cleaned
内
up.
虽没发现打斗的
Although
痕迹
no，signs of a fight were
但死者
found
身上是有
inside
抵
the
抗伤
house,
的。
the victim had defensive wounds.
那些痕迹
Those fighting
说不定
spaces
也被
might
清
have
理。
been cleaned up as well.
凶器很可能也是被他带
Oh,
走的。
like that's what the poster is missing and the like vases. There were some vases, something that was fragile was also put away. So I think this one has like marks from the fight, and this one were shattered and were falling on the ground.
没错，
That's right.
先生，我们快去
Let's
找
go
这个
and
人吧。
find this person right away.
可以
But perhaps
先
you
去
would
卖包
first
子的那个
visit
高
the
市小
cow snake stall.
顺道再买点好
Want
吃
to
的。
buy some snacks?
呃，
Eating is not the
是
top priority
那
after all.
我想搞清楚
I want to find
雨
out
先
what
生昨晚
happened
经
to
历了什么，
Theo last night.
他为什么会哭
Why
得那么
was she
伤
crying
心，
so broken-hearted, and
又
how
是
did she
怎么
become
变成了
like
今早
this?
这样？
But this morning,
吴大
yeah,
娘，这便是
I
案发
knew
现场
this
了
is。the scene of the crime.
这屋里
It's really
可
hot in
真
this
热
house,
呀！
isn't it?
又是你们，
You again. What are you doing
当
here?
然是在调查
Of
现
course, we are
场啊。
investigating the crime scene.
大胆！
How dare you!
断案缉凶
Mr.
是衙
Shen
门
is
的职责。沈先生
overly
管得未
involved
免
in
太
the
宽
matter
了。
that should be handled by the
柜子
officers.
中的尸体
Often I
是我和阿
discovered
福
the
发现
body
的，
in the wardrobe, so I
我自
couldn't
然是不
stand
会袖手
just
旁观
stand。by and do nothing.
想袖手旁观也
It's
不
not
行
even
啊！
possible to stand
谁
by.
知道
Who
马
knows
府
if
房会不会又把
Officer
先
Ma
生
might
当成凶
consider us suspects? If you are
若
truly
你们真
innocent,
的
I
清
will
清白
not
白，
accuse wrongly.
闲话少说，
Enough
赶紧出去。
idle talk. Hurry up and leave.
本部和吴大
Auntie
娘要
Wu
调
and
查
I
现
are
场了。
going to investigate the crime scene. Mr. Shen, please leave. If Officer Ma sees you, he'll draw his sword again. I have a few questions for you, Sordia. I will leave after asking. Okay, go ahead. Is the seal on the door pasted by you? Yes, it's me. Can you remember the exact time when you put on the seals? I arrived at noon and first went to post the notice on the wall. I stayed for 15 minutes. Then I came here to put on the seals and stand guard. Have you seen anyone suspicious, Sordio? Everything is normal except bored. Or true, he was wandering around early in the morning. Is it an old man dressed as a scholar? Yes, he is an old scholar. Let's go and ask him. Okay, go ahead. Do you know anything about Luo Shiwen? Luo Shiwen, it's a lazy boy. He is ungrateful and vicious. No wonder everyone dislikes him. Ungrateful and vicious? Had Luo Pei treated Luo Shiwen well? Luo Shiwen doesn't work usually. Luo Pei provides him with food and clothes and a place to live. Did Luo Pei do this because his articles were actually written by Luo Shiwen? Luo Pei is a great writer. He is the pride of our hero town. Even children don't bother. Read what Lucy Wen writes. Go ahead. No more questions. Can I save the game? First game? We already talked about this one? Save. Nice. Yeah, can I play the game? Because I want to go. I want to go. That's a oh, I already. Thank you for tuning, Sky. Well, we will see us tomorrow at 7 a.m. here. And don't forget to drink water. Bye bye. Good day. The game was, but we still didn't finish the demo. We still have to finish the demo. I wonder how long the demo will go. Because it really provides big entertainment for huge knowledge to learn. Yeah. Here's check. Oh no, you already, but I didn't even finish the demo. How can we know that I am 100% sure? Oh my god. Thank you so much. You ain't a person who can wait, right? You cannot wait. When you have something, you need to finish it right now, right? For the next election to I think. Thank you. I need to stop and say. I need to stop talking me. I don't know. I do this all the time when someone makes me a compliment. Then I try and give them arguments why it is not that way. Because I don't think it that way. But when someone else thinks it that way, who am I to say no, you can't? You know? Just it's my problem. I don't have to make it to do your problem. I don't have to make it your problem. Ask for about your opinion. Don't hurt her. I don't like it. Yeah, true. I really like it right now. Thank you so much. Oh my god. I'm clicking or accept. Thank you so much. I will download the whole game. What the? Oh, it has the full game has like 36 achievements. The demo also has achievements. 2. I have 1 achievement right now, and I need another one. I don't know. One is because it's something. But I think it's to finish the demo, and I will. 100% finished by start game to get all the achievements, and then I have another game finished. Thank you so much. Sleep well. Good night. Thank else who in or okay, bye. And also Hatzer. Rest well. We'll see us in a few hours. Left right now, like 22, 20. In 10 hours. We will see us in 10 hours. Far away. See you later, alligator. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye. I yeah. I want to. Why do I want to still speak? I want to change the English scenery a little bit. I don't know. I like to stream in English with people. It's more chill because I don't have to look at my avatar thing. Yeah, so I can completely concentrate on my game. Bye bye, love. To you too. Bye bye. Good night.